soldier has been killed in Afghanistan. He died fighting in the south of the country. He's the 54th soldier killed there since the start of the operation in 2001. Newham Council has been fined £125,000 after a 13-year-old boy was killed falling down a stairwell at Flats. Ryan Dean died because a wall protecting a lethal drop had been left in a dangerous state for 5 months. A judge told the council a dangerous series of blunders led to the teenager's death. Olympic planners have started the search for designers to plan the basketball and fencing arenas for the 2012 Games. But the venues, which are expected to cost millions and will seat 12,000 people, will be dismantled once the Games are over. The planners say it's better to take them down at the end rather than have unused white elephants. The youngest England player to win the 1966 World Cup has been laid to rest after his funeral. Alan Ball's surviving fellow players joined around 2,000 people at the service in Winchester. His coffin, draped in the England flag and his trademark flat cap, was applauded as it entered and left the cathedral. Laurie McMenemy, who signed Ball for Southampton, was among the congregation.
Well, it was like him, very, very special and different. But he didn't think he was special or different. But we know he was, and we know that was today. I don't think this cathedral, in all its hundreds and hundreds of years, has ever experienced a service like that.
And Transport for London tell us the first trials of a new combined Oyster and Barclay card have been successful. The card will allow you to pay for goods and take advantage of Oyster fares. Staff at Barclays HQ in Canary Wharf are now being given the cards to see how they manage with them. Remember, there's news to go on the LBC Plus page of our website. You'll find it at lbc.co.uk. London's weather for tonight. Sunset is at 8:24. It'll be dry with clear spells and cool again, a low of 8 degrees Celsius. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:28. A lot more cloud around, but still warm with some sunshine later on. A top temperature warmer than today at 20 degrees Celsius. LBC at 7:03.
It's in the LBC 97.3 travel centre, so still big problems to the west of town in Hounslow. The A4 Great West Road remains closed heading out from Sutton Lane to the Henleys roundabout because of a crash. That's still causing massive delays to the west of town, especially around the Brentford area. It's been closed now for over 2 hours. Do add your updates though, 08000 68 60 80. Still busy approaching the Hogarth roundabout on the A4 as the traffic lights are not working properly there. To the east of town, long queues on the A12 heading southbound from Old Ford down to the Blackwall Tunnel following an accident earlier. The A13 is queuing away from town from Butcher Row as a result. And further out on the A13, it's slow from Goresbrook out to Wellington following a crash there. There's still reports of 2 lanes closed as well. Natalie, thank you for your update on the M25. Clockwise slow from 27 to 28. Past a crash on the hard shoulder between the M11 and the A12. Just hearing word of problems coming off at Junction 3 as well. You can't get onto the coastbound M20 because of an accident there. Tubes and trains, though, are running OK. Your next update in 15 minutes. LBC 97.3 travel with Confused.com, the online search engine for car insurance.
Just 90 minutes from London is a wild, beautiful and unspoiled place. 100 islands where you can relax alone on sandy beaches, explore millennia of history, marvel at spectacular wildlife and enjoy a warm welcome. This place is Shetland. Discover your wild side with Atlantic Airways at flyshetland.com. With direct flights twice a week from Stansted, it's never been easier to get away from it all. Visit flyshetland.com to book your escape that won't cost the earth.
An artist renowned for his genius.
Oh yeah, they consider him the greatest painter in Spain.
A woman adored for her beauty.
Why doesn't that painting have a face?
Because he's a ghost.
No, he is not.
How do you know? Beyond the canvas.
Do you painters not become intimate with your models?
An obsession was born. She's engraved in my mind. From the director of Amadeus.
Why is she so important to you? You are obsessed with her.
Javier Bardem, Natalie Portman, and Stellan Skarsgård. Goya's Ghosts in cinemas from Friday, rated 15.
LBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
There was only one Dick. You're a wonder man. Big Bendy with a Pammy and pickle.
My name is Robert in the Bromford, and everyone in Britain knows a Dave.
Just trying to find the one with my mum on. Hang on, where is it?
I like the mushy peas.
David Guest, not my mum. How does the alphabet work? Oh, it likes that.
Good evening.
Right, so. Oh, there's chewing gum on the bin. I picked it off. I'm going to be whittling this evening. I broke a pencil by putting these scissors around it and twisting it and then using it as a drumstick and it snapped. So I'm going to be, throughout the show, whittling the long end of the pencil into a pencil. I think it could be something in there, I don't know. Could be a radio first. OK, 0870. That was weird being on the nightly news. That's twice this week I felt uncomfortable doing my job. Once was that. Not nervous, more than uncomfortable. Once doing that, and once doing Clive Ball's extra half hour. OK, 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Your calls go straight to air for the first 30 minutes of the show, although it may, judging from the number of calls we have on the screen, it may last 3 seconds. 3, you're on the wireless.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Here, Ian.
Yes?
How'd you start up a Lamborghini?
Do you know, I don't know, but doesn't it involve pressing a button as well as turning the key?
I've no idea. I thought you was there.
Well, I was there, and I saw a man not start a Lamborghini, but I no one ever explained to me what you have to do.
Oh, right. Well, how'd you do it then? Just push a button?
Well, no, it's to do with, you turn a key, and I think you push a button at the same time. But I'm not sure. If anyone knows how to start a Lamborghini, 0870 9090 973.
Is it Ghostbusters 2?
I don't think that's how you do it. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hi.
Hello?
It's John.
It's John? Oh, yeah. John from Kent.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get Kent today. I'm stuck.
You're stuck?
I'm stuck. No police protection for you, and I'm stuck in Tunnel Blackwall.
I'll be honest, John, I thought we'd lost you.
I was in police protection myself. I had court case. I was in the police protection. Yeah.
Okay, you were in the police protection during a court case. Well,
what's happening? The Tunnel Blackwall is a block.
Okay.
And I'm stuck.
Okay, well, John, is there anything we can do to help you?
Not really.
Okay, well, thanks for letting us know.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What a polite young man. Yes, line 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, didn't we have a lovely time the day we went to Bangor? A beautiful day, we had lunch on the way, and all for under £1, you know, that on the way back I cuddled with Jack and we opened a bottle of cider.
Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Singing a few of our favourite...
Hello?
Hello, do you have to talk over John singing Day Trip to Bangor?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing as well, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. As far as a Lamborghini, Ian, I think you put the key in, then press the button.
But where is the button?
Button ignition.
Okay, but does it say ignition?
No, it doesn't say ignition. It's just a little button next to the key. You push it.
Wouldn't it be cool? I think this is how Formula 1 cars start. But wouldn't it be good if normal cars started by just pushing a button? I don't know why. That would make driving more exciting.
Well, yeah, especially if you're in the passenger seat and your wife's driving really bad, you could just press the button and it just coasts to a stop.
Well, no, I don't think we'd. Oh dear. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
The doctor's ready for you. It's time for the examination.
God, Mum, do I have to? 7, you're on the wireless.
Dragging me, seeing me, croissant.
Okay, it's going to be one of those shows. I got really bad indigestion. I had some, muesli. It wasn't quite muesli, it was like granola, although I'm not sure what granola is. And a salad. And a Mexican wrap. And a pasty. I haven't eaten all day. And so I went to the Marks & Spencer's garage around Shepherd's Bush, and I just got loads of stuff, and I thought, I'll have this throughout the evening. And it was gone within 10 minutes. 8, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes.
Why do you and Clive never share a bit of banter? Well, I've never heard you share a bit of banter at the end of the programme.
We did one the other week.
Did you?
Yeah, it was good.
But you normally, when you swap shows, the host...
Yeah. It's boring, isn't it? It's boring.
It is. Sorry, Ian, I'm playing poker and I've just got 2 aces and I've got to go. But you should if you can share a bit of banter with him at the end of this show, I'll promise you I'll keep listening.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Clive's listening, we'll see. I'll tell you what, we'll do a handover with Clive tonight. I'll have a word with him during one of the news breaks and we'll do a handover.
Okay.
And I promise you, Damien, it will be embarrassing and awful.
Why is that? You like him?
No, we do like each other, but I always find those things just a little bit stilted and a little bit false.
Right.
It just doesn't... and we'll do it as best as we can, but it'll just be a little bit uncomfortable.
Right, so everybody knows it's going to be fake and they probably won't listen.
No, but it's not going to be fake, we'll do it.
Alright.
Well, we're not going to fake it. We're not going to fake being uncomfortable or it being clumsy. It just will be, because that's how the handovers generally work.
Oh, they normally sound quite cool during the afternoon.
I disagree with you, but, yes.
Okay, fair enough.
I heard one today
You're allowed to do that.
I heard one today that, didn't sit comfortably with me.
Ah, okay.
Oh, but keep listening. I'll have a word with Clive, and we'll see if he wants to. I don't know. He owes me 15 minutes, but if Clive will do a little handover with me, just before 10 o'clock. Well, let me write that down. And okay, where should we go to now? Yes, 7. You're on the wireless.
I'm just about to do something naughty.
What's that?
I'm going to watch the break.
Oh no! Well, go away. Go. Do. 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, line 2.
Do you want to practice your banter with me? It's Barry.
Oh, Barry. What? Practice the banter I'm going to have with Clive Bull?
Yes.
Okay.
We've got a.
Well, that's. Hang on. Well, that's all from me tonight. Coming up next, it's Clive Bull. Clive.
Hi, mate. We've got a lovely show.
Oh, yeah. What's on there, Clive?
People phoning in
Right.
to me.
Right.
How was your show?
It was lovely, Clive. We had lots of good things in it. People phoning in.
I bet you did.
To me.
Because you're good like that.
And you're good like that too.
Yeah.
It's going to be awful, isn't it?
Yeah, don't bother with it.
Okay, well, we'll try it. If Clive is up for it, we'll try it once.
We'll see how it goes.
But it won't work.
Talking of shows...
Yeah, well, maybe call back later then, Barry.
Talking of shows...
Okay, Barry, maybe speak to you later, because I'm going to go.
I'm doing a show.
Yeah, okay, maybe we'll speak to him later on. Oh, I'm wheezing. 8, you're on the wireless.
I'm missing the Archers to talk to you, Ian.
Well, you always get the Sunday omnibus, that's what I do.
Yeah. To start the Lamborghini,
Yes.
put the key in, and you don't press a button, you grab the flange.
Okay, well, that's interesting to know. Thank you very much indeed. 4, you're on the wireless. It's one of my least favourite Beatles songs, but it's growing on me. The more that dude keeps phoning up and playing that down the phone, it's kind of growing on me. I haven't listened to the Beatles for ages. Let's maybe have a Beatles weekend. Oh, 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello
Good
there.
evening.
Good evening.
Start a Lamborghini.
Yes?
Remote control.
Yeah, no, a real one, not a remote control one, you muppet.
Oh, I've got one.
Yeah, 6, you're on the wireless. Okay, if you've never heard the show before, this is quite a good start, to be honest. Yes, line 6, you're on the wireless. Oh, we bottled it. Let's have line 5, you're on the wireless.
All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air. A room somewhere to care. Wouldn't it be lovely? Lovely, 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 lovely.
I thought the line was with one enormous chair. Is that right, or did I dream that? Let's have one more. Yes, line 6, you've got 20 seconds.
Ian, do you know where, I can't even know, gets kebabs from?
Do you know, I don't think I want to know, so, well, let's squeeze one more in. 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, matey. As you're a fashion guru...
Yes.
Did you have your jeans halfway down your back of your bottom with your pants showing through, your boxers showing through, like it's the fashion nowadays?
Well, do you know what? I don't deliberately take that style, but it seems to be happening more and more just out of happenstance.
I just really find it so funny when people run across the road and they can't run properly because they're...
Oh, they waddle like a fat old man.
They look really funny, don't they?
Well, I don't deliberately do it, but I do find that they're getting lower and lower.
7090900973.
5, you're on the wireless.
Oh no, they close us on.
Whoa, he's about to reveal things that happen in this week's episode of Lost, and I will not, I say not, stand for that. Line 6, you're on the wireless. Hello, line 6? Okay, a bottler. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
It's all got to be taken away and a fireplace put in.
I think he's brilliant. That man. Don't want to meet
That's his
him.
best one.
It's a good one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that was
That's a very good one. He's brilliant. 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Ian, I just wanted to phone up to tell you
Yes.
that we've just got through an Ofsted inspection at school, and we got good to excellent.
Well done. I don't know what that means, but well done.
It means we're a fab school.
Yeah, fantastic.
Rocking. See ya.
Well done. There we go. 4, you're on the wireless.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I know how to start a Lamborghini.
Okay.
Hot wire it.
There we go. Hotwire it. Yes. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, fine. You're all right, love.
Did you find out if you had hay fever or not?
How does one find out?
I don't know. Didn't anyone ring in?
Oh, do you mean like... No one rang in. I don't know how you get diagnosed with hay fever. I mean, it was a little bit better today, but then it was cooler today, so maybe I have got it.
Oh, well, I didn't get anything till I was 26, so you can get it whenever.
You can get the hay fever at any age, can you?
You certainly can. Thought I'd let you know that.
All right, thanks, love.
No, bye.
Apples and pears. Here we go. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Elastic boots and pots and pans, bits and pieces, and the magic from my hands. It's real. It's my creation. Weird science.
He just sang the theme tune to Weird Science. Plastic tube... No, was it... Electric... plastic boobs, electric tubes or something, I think is the line. 4, you're on the wireless.
Scooby-Doo!
Okay, well, good. Poor effort. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, it's only the Lamborghini. Start the Lamborghini.
Yes?
Has anybody ever mentioned the taper?
No.
What you do is you get a rag and you put it in the tank with a little tapering end.
Yes.
And you ignite the tapering end.
Okay,
And in one fell swoop, you stop and you start it.
I think you've misunderstood the
And you've got
question.
time to run for cover.
Well done, thank you. 8, you're on the wireless.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Ian, you're a bit of a whiz with the old iTunes and the podcast, right?
Well, a little... Well, no. Go on. What's the
It's
problem?
weird, because I'm downloading yours, right, the whole show.
Yes.
And they're showing on my iTunes, and I can see them there. And then when I go to my iPod, just a few of them, 3 or 4 of them, aren't there.
Oh.
It's weird, and it's annoying, because it's the one about Monkey World that I want to hear.
Oh.
I'm quite behind.
I don't know. I don't know. Keep listening, because someone will phone in with the answer.
Yes, that would be very useful.
I'll keep listening.
Thank you.
If anyone knows the answer, 0870 90 90 973. Chris isn't here this evening. He's resting, because he's been looking at flats. But we'll explain the new lineup we have behind the glass after 7:30. Let's go to... There's so many to choose from. 1, you're on the wireless.
No one would have believed in the last years of the 19th century that human affairs were being watched from the timeless worlds of space.
It's War of the Worlds. Oh, it's War of the Worlds. He did that well. He was good there. I think it's War of the Worlds. 5, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Mr. John again.
Oh, hello, John. Hi.
What I want to check, do you still need copper?
I don't think I do need copper anymore.
You know, copper. I have one more friend. He retired as well.
Yes.
And he'd be your copper if you want to cover your house.
Okay, and what's his name?
His name's John. It's a cover name.
It's a copper name. Okay. Well, John, thanks for that. I'll keep it in mind.
Okay. No, it's an undercover name.
Never leave him space to talk. That's what I should have learned, because then you can't cut him off.
John?
Yes. Got it. 2, you're on the wireless.
Spelling test for you, Mr. Lee.
Uh-oh.
Spell gonorrhea.
Spell what?
Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea.
G-O-N-N-A-R-E-R-H-E-A. There's 2 R's.
Yes. Spell Massachusetts.
M-A-S-S-A-C-H-U-S-S-E...
That's enough, you've passed.
Thank you. See, I think I took him by surprise. Yes, line 6, you're on the wireless.
This is really good!
Oh, he's watching an episode of Lost, and I don't want to know about it. What a naughty man! Oh, he disappeared just as I went to again. Fiver on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
All right, Ian. It's Pat here.
Hello, Pat.
Do you remember when you used to do a morning show?
Oh, yes.
And cameraman ran into a cable, ran over a cable and fell over.
I do remember
into
that.
the gallery.
Yeah?
That was me.
We had Brian on the phone last week.
No, really?
This is the second Rise cameraman. It's a specialist market, I realise, to phone me up in the space of 10 days.
How strange.
How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, not bad.
Have you recovered from the humiliation of it?
Just about.
I don't mean tripping over. I mean working on Rise.
Yeah.
Because it still follows me around.
It's not on my CV.
Okay.
I just thought I'd phone up and say hello.
Hey, listen, man. Nice to speak to you again.
Yeah, and you.
Are you working on anything exciting at the moment?
Not really.
No, same here. Well, maybe one day we can all go back to that shopping centre at a ridiculous time in the morning and dick around with pop stars.
Hey, you never know.
Okay, man, take care.
All right, mate, and you.
Bye-bye, there we go. Well, that's weird. 2 cameramen from Rise have phoned me up in the last week. I mean, it's not that weird. It's quite weird. 6, you're on the wireless.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, so no one's going to listen to your show then today, innit? Because they will be watching your show.
Well, as long as they're doing one or the other, I don't care.
Yeah.
I win either way. Either Radio Me or TV Me wins, so...
If your TV wins, yeah, you will get the fire.
I'll get the what, sorry?
The fire.
I will get the fire. Well, I don't think that this is a Radar week, so I think we're all right.
Okay.
Radar's come out next week, actually, and the new figures come out next week. So
yeah, you came 7th last year, didn't you?
I came 7th. No, that was the LBC Presenter of the Year award.
Yeah, it was fixed first time round, wasn't it?
That's... No, I don't... No, it wasn't, no.
You came first.
I came first, and then there was a mistake, and it turns out I was actually 7th. Yeah, can we not talk about that, Vinny?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Hopefully you will come back 15th this time.
Yes. Are you going to watch me on TV?
Yeah.
And you know why that is, don't you?
Huh?
Because you want to kiss me.
Yeah.
On the bottom. At 7, you're on the wireless.
Evening, Ian.
Good evening.
Oh, it's nice evening, isn't it?
It's what?
It's a lovely evening, I said.
It's very noisy where you are.
I'm in my lorry, that's why. I'm driving along towards the sun.
Yes.
And I was thinking, are you going to be a dad one day, do you reckon?
Am I going to be a dad one day?
Yeah, because if you're in your 30s now, if you don't start thinking about it soon, Ian, your kids are going to be running around your ankles when you're in your 50s.
Yeah, well, I'll think about it long and hard this evening.
Listen, because otherwise, then we go, Dad, can I go to the park? And then we say, Bruddy.
Right. That was a long-winded way just to get a Pradi pin, you muppet.
No.
Yes. But I liked it. 1, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi, Ian. It's James.
Hello, James.
Hello, mate. You all right? I'm just on the stairs with my 16-month-old son, just going to bed. Come on, up you go. Hey, Ian, that's a good question, actually. Do you ever want kids?
Oh, what is going on? Has my mum got you lot to phone up? What?
Why? Who else has asked you?
Well, the guy just before just asked me if I was going to have kids.
You're joking. That's really weird. While you were talking about Rise, I went out the room and downstairs, so there's no way I could have heard that.
I don't know if I believe you.
No, look, 'cause if I walk back into the spare room, look, the stereo's on and you'll get loads of feedback. No, that's so weird. Jacob, what are you doing? So, yeah, no, seriously, man, I just thought,
I don't know. Who knows?
Because you'd make a good dad. You sort of, you're easygoing, you're still young, you like... you're healthy as well, so,
I'd make a wicked... Is it fun being a dad?
It is absolutely amazing being a dad.
Oh, I'm looking after my nephew again on Monday. That'll be good. My little
How old is he?
2 years old.
Oh, brilliant. Has he started the terrible twos yet?
I believe he's dipped his toe in there once or twice, according to my sister, but he's kind of all right still, I think.
Yeah, Jacob, for the first time today, Jade, my wife, had to give him a little slap on his leg. First time today.
I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore, are you?
No, just because
with a stick?
No, wasn't working.
Yeah,
so, just to get it, we don't believe in smacking children at all.
But just give him a little slap.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even a slap. It was just like a little tap, wasn't it?
I'm not judging you, man. I'm not judging you. I don't care. It didn't do me no harm. My mum, I used to go around biting people, and my mum once, when I was about 4, grabbed my arm and bit into my forearm to stop me, and it stopped me doing it. She got to prison now.
I used to spray my asthma inhaler all over kids' sandwiches at school.
Oh,
and they took it off me.
Listen, I've got to go, but you're a dirty man.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. OK, there we go. 0870 9090 973. If you call up now, you'll speak to Helen behind the glass.
Many people don't...
He is. So, my producer, Adrian Crisp, isn't here. Now, the reason he isn't here, and when he said it yesterday on the air, I thought he was joking. And so I had a chat with him afterwards, and I said, "What? Seriously, why aren't you in Thursday and Friday?" I said, "Oh, no, it's the reason I said on the air." What he said was, he's not in tonight or tomorrow night, because during the day, he's out looking for flats. In the evening, he'll be resting. I said, what? But, what? Looking at flats is easy. You get in a car with an estate agent, they drive you around, you look around, you drive to the next place, and then they take you back to the estate agents, then you go home, that's it. I've worked full days and then come in and done this. And he says, oh no, I'll be really tired. So he's not in. So Helen behind the glass is producing the show, and she's actually come up with some darn good stuff, including is Facebook better than MySpace? Can men knit? Women stop less than men at zebra crossings? And have you ever made up a story just to get on the radio? That's my favourite one. So if you answer yes, or you know the answer to any of those questions, especially have you ever made up a story to get on the radio? Because our suspicions were aroused today when we were told about something that had been on the James O'Brien show. And we're not convinced by the story. If you heard James's show, you'll probably know which one we mean. So you can do it. So Chris isn't here. So instead of Helen pushing the buttons, we've got Andy. Hello, Andy. You all right?
Fine, thank you. Yes.
Did we work out if you were Scottish or Canadian last time? I can't remember.
Neither.
You're neither.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a Canadian wife.
A Canadian wife. Okay. Well, that's close enough for us. Thank you. Right. So call up. Can we keep the mad, stroppy women down to a minimum this evening? Just keep it down to I don't know if it's to do with the full moon or anything, but there's been a lot of mad women phoning up since Sunday to have a go at me, so let's keep that down to a minimum. And if I can persuade Clive Ball to do it, just before 10 o'clock, at the end of the show, we will do only our second ever radio handover with each other. But I need to persuade him that it's only a good idea because it will illustrate that they're actually quite false, uncomfortable, and unnecessary ways of, it's kind of an old-fashioned thing to do a handover. But I'll see if we can get a message down to Clive a bit later on, and we'll ask him. Anyway, it's Anthony in the Hoddesdon.
Hello, Ian. Good evening.
Good evening, Anthony.
How are you?
Do you know, I'm excellent. I'll tell you why, shall I?
Yeah, go ahead.
2 reasons. Went to the dentist today, said my teeth are fine.
Cool.
Got home.
Yeah.
I stayed at my mum's last night. I went to my mum's, stayed at my mum's.
How's your mum?
She's all right, yeah. I was very naughty on the way home. I stopped off and had a Burger King.
Oh, dear.
10:30, I was on the A40 having a Burger King.
10:30?
Yeah, 10:30. Anyway, so, the dentist was good. So I went home today at about 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I saw my new carpet for the first time.
Very nice. Is it nice?
Anthony.
Yeah.
I didn't know one man could become so emotional about a floor covering. It was fantastic. The thing is, you walk in and the flat smells like a carpet showroom. It just stinks of new carpet, which is superb. And there's the new carpet up the stairs. There's carpet in the room at the back where we didn't have carpet. We just had floorboards. It looks fantastic. The cat loves it. The cat is stretching all out on the carpet. She's clawing it a bit, and if she does that too much, she's going to get a boot up the backside.
Yeah.
It felt nice to walk on, and it meant I could tidy up all of the rooms, and I've not finished yet because the spare room is going to be a retro game thing, so I've got all my retro consoles in there, my Commodore and my Spectrum, and everything's in there, but the living room looks good, and the bedroom is not... Oh, it's going to... Anthony...
It's going to be quality.
It's going to be quality, mate.
Is it say a games room in?
Well, I'm going to have the spare room is going to be a retro games room. So it's going to be like Spectrums and Commodores and Dragon 32s and Vectrex and SNES and all of that is going to be set up in there. It's a tight fix. There's a small room and there's a bed in there, and you can only have the bed along one wall. Otherwise, it doesn't fit. So
what wall's that then?
Well, as you go in, it's the wall on the right.
Oh, okay.
Do you know it?
No.
No. So, I need to get a little bit more furniture, and I'm tempted I've got a Bruce Lee poster in a frame that I've had in another room, and I don't really want to hang it up there. I'm tempted to hang it up in that room, but then I do realise that if I have loads of old computer games and a Bruce Lee poster up, it's gonna look like my bedroom when I was 14 years old. Now,
you don't want that.
Well, do I or don't I? Here's a question: is it sad for a man who's nearly 34, not 36, as Steve Allen has been saying, a man who's nearly 34 to have a spare room in his flat that looks like his bedroom when he was 14, albeit a cleaner, tidier, posher bedroom, but still, it's going to have Bruce Lee posters and computer games set up.
Or give you some advice, Ian. I should say that you should go for it, because it's your bedroom and it's your house, so you can do what you like.
It is, isn't it? I can do what I like, but part of me thinks it's a bit weird to do that.
Yeah, but a poster's a poster. You like it, you like it.
I'm going to say, if anyone else... it won't be held up with blue tack like my old posters would.
Yeah,
it's in a frame. But if anyone else is a man approaching middle age that has a room that's like their bedroom as a teenager, 0870 90 90 973, because before I go ahead with it, I just want to check it's A-OK. Anyway, Anthony, now, last night on the show, you debuted your new Ask Anthony email.
We did.
Can we just have the email again?
Yeah, it's ask_Anthony.
Yeah.
At hotmail.co.uk, and then it's all small letters.
And you're spelling Anthony without an H?
Yeah, A-N-T-O-N-Y.
Okay, and people can actually reach you on this email. Now, you gave this out yesterday.
I did.
How many emails did you receive?
15.
Oh, well done.
By 12 o'clock.
How many of those were abusive?
None.
Well, isn't that nice? How many of them had rude language in?
None.
Okay, well, do you want to pick, like, 2 or 3 of the best emails and read them to us? Let me get... Well, no, I haven't got... Hang on, stay there, because I haven't got any Ask Anthony music, but I'm sure I can find something. Let's have, what's this?
Oh, just got a message. Yeah, go on,
What's this one? Okay, here we go. It's time for Ask Anthony with Anthony from the Hoddesdon.
Okay, we've got a message from Terry Tell saying, should I buy a computer game or a DVD tomorrow? I like both. Choose one for me, please. So I said, well, Terry, it depends on what you like most. Computer games or watching DVDs, but I would have to go for a computer game myself.
Good answer.
That's one of them. Let's try and see another one.
Let's see another one. It's working so far, Anthony.
Yeah, I got one from a German person called Gary.
Barry? Gary?
Gary.
Oh, Gary phones up quite often. Yeah, okay, Gary, the German person, yes.
Yeah, let's see. He's done quite a few, just trying to find the question, because he's done 2 or more.
Okay, well, that's greedy.
Here you go. If money was an object, and you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
If money was no object, you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Well, where would you go, Anthony?
I put, hi, Gary. I would go to America, USA and Florida, because last time we went on holiday, it was fantastic and had a good time.
Superb. Do you want to pick one more for us, Anthony?
Yeah, sure. Let's have a look.
This is working for me. This is genius.
So I'm just trying to find a good one.
Okay, yeah,
there we go. I think you might know the answer to this one. What did Agent Chris do last week that got Ian so mad?
What did Agent Chris do last week that got Ian so mad? Okay.
I think this is the answer. Agent Chris was meant to take some pictures of, what's her name?
Sarah Wayne Callies from Prison Break.
Yeah, from Prison Break.
Dr. Tancredi.
But he messed them up, didn't he?
Messed them up!
So, that's...
Oh, hang on, music, hang on, Anthony, here we go! It works, Anthony.
That was from Peter, by the way.
What?
That was from Peter.
Peter, okay. Well, listen, Anthony, I'm going to give out the email address again. If you want to send a question to Anthony, you can email him, and it genuinely is him. And he set this up. This was his idea. After last year, we tried a thing called Ask Anthony, where people would phone in. It didn't really work, did it, Anthony?
No.
It didn't work. But Anthony has taken it into the 21st century by setting up his own email account. Now, just to email him, and don't send him abuse, it's ask_Anthony, ANTONY, at hotmail.co.uk. Ask_Anthony at hotmail.co.uk. And you could have your question read out on the radio. And Anthony, do you answer all of the questions?
I answer always best of the carrying.
Good lad. Anthony, listen, mate, thank you very much for that.
Do you want to get my MySpace page while you're there?
Well, why the hell not? Go on.
It's Spurs _
Yep.
fan 07.
You should include that in all your replies.
Shouldn't I?
You should start doing that.
Yeah, I've just got a message from Kenny as well on MySpace, Ian.
Okay, well, it's not Ask Anthony's MySpace, it's Ask Anthony, Anthony.
Yeah, shall I put that on my Ask Anthony, shall I?
Yes, do that. We'll speak to you tomorrow.
Okay, cheers, Ian.
Good lad.
Bye-bye.
There we go. What? The boy's a genius. The boy's a radio genius. That's a feature. He's come up with a feature. We haven't had a feature on this show since December the 22nd, 2006. He's come up with a feature. Nick is in the Sid Cup.
Bless you, that sounded really good, didn't it?
It's good, wasn't it?
Do you know what it sounded like? It sounded like one of the best men at a wedding giving out, you know when you get the cards, you know there's the cards up, get your messages. That's what it sounded like.
It did sound very much like that, yes, it did.
Yeah, bless you. Hey, Joe, I know where Agent Chris is.
You what?
I think I know where Agent Chris
Oh, go on then.
I think he's doing the Welsh terrorist voiceovers.
The Welsh terrorist voiceovers?
Yeah.
Are they Welsh... Not the ones that go burning holiday cottages, are they?
Those people, he's doing the voiceovers, because the other day, I was listening to Nick Ferrari in the morning,
Yeah.
and I'm almost sure that was Chris doing the voiceover.
Oh, really? It possibly could be, although he's not the brightest lad, it has to be said.
It sounded like him, but he didn't sound Muslim, he sounded very Welsh,
Yeah.
so it sounded a bit bizarre to me.
Well, Chris is Muslim, you know that, don't you?
Really?
Well, yeah, he is.
I didn't know that.
He is. He doesn't like me talking about it, and so I respect that when he's here. When he's not here, I'll talk about it.
Is he a vegan one as well?
I'm not sure what his eating habits are, Nick, but yes, he definitely is. Okay, 0870 9090 973. There are two things I guess we've sort of got going at the moment. Have you ever made up a story just to get on the radio after Helen and I were suspicious? I think it's a good way of a story that was on the James O'Brien show. Of course, you could phone in and say and make up a story. You could phone in and make up something that you're saying you made up to get on the radio, but really you've made that up. And also, is it sad for a man who's nearly 34 to have his spare room kitted out, and it only dawned on me today as I was doing it, kitted out like his bedroom when he was 14. 0870 9090 973. Travel news now, here's Alan Joyce.
And the A4 in Hounslow is still completely...
Seeing the best films first and for free, you should join the LBC 97.3 Film Club in association with Cineworld Cinemas. May's film is 28 weeks later, and it looks brilliant. I was invited to doing this job, you get invited to lots of screenings of films, and normally I don't want to go, and normally they're at like 6 o'clock in the evening, but there was 2 screenings of this at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I would love to have gone, but I was... I think I was at the dentist, actually. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't cost a penny to join the LBC Film Club, and you could be going every month to see the best new movies in town before everyone else gets to see them. Simply log on to lbc.co.uk. Join the LBC Listener Club. It's as simple as that. Once you're a member, you can click to request your tickets. The LBC 97.3 Film Club in association, excuse me, with Cineworld Cinemas. Bob's in the Pimlico.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Bob.
I'm a very old git, and I've still got posters on my wall, like when I was a 14-year-old.
Oh, really?
Yes.
When you say very old, what, are you in your 50s?
52, mate.
Oh, OK, that is very old.
Yeah.
What posters have you got?
Frank Zappa, Arthur Lee and Captain Beefheart.
Oh, yeah.
And Danny Spurkamp, Arsenal football shirt, which you wouldn't like.
Do you want to hear a child telling us what their favourite Frank Zappa song is?
Oh, yes, please.
OK, stay there.
Hello, I'm Lucy and I'm 11, and my favourite Frank Zappa song is Bow Tie Daddy from We're Only In It For The Money.
There we go, not bad, huh?
That's excellent.
That's good, isn't it?
What great taste.
It's a good song as well. Yeah, Zappa and Arthur Lee. You can't go wrong with that combo. I just had a nice love poster framed and put up on my wall the other day, which is very nice.
Oh, it's class, mate.
So you think I should go for it? You think I should?
Yeah, because during the week I live away from my wife. I work in London.
Oh, very handy.
So I've got like a bachelor place there.
Oh.
In Pimlico, and then have a normal family life from Friday.
And I bet you have
morning.
so much fun in the bachelor pad, don't you? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No, none of that. Just listening to you and Clive Ball and Frank Zappa and Arthur Lee and Captain Beefheart.
Do you? Smiled and twisted. That's all I can recite of Beefheart. I've got to try and persuade Clive this evening to do a handover with me just before his show.
Oh,
you know where I go? Well, that's my show. Clive's up next. Clive, what's happening on your show this evening? Do you have a good day? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit strange, I think. Considering you stood in for half an hour the other night.
Yeah, do you know what I felt? This is weird. Filling in for Clive for half an hour, I felt really nervous. And then tonight I was on the nightly news, and I was really nervous doing that. But there's no reason for me to be nervous.
No, you're a natural star. You shouldn't be nervous about anything.
Well, I do still get nervous.
I'll stop being the creep now. Shall I go?
Yeah, you should go, creepy bum kisser. Right. I'm 0870 9090 973. Now, Helen has just typed up on my screen that we've got a load of calls coming in. Lots of calls. But they're all from men. No ladies have called in. And, you know, I'm aware that sometimes this show can get a little bit laddish, a little bit blokish, a little bit FHM. And I don't want that. So, I'm only going to take calls between now and 8 from ladies. So if you're a lady, could you give us a call, please? 0870 90 90 973. Darren?
Yeah?
You're not a lady, are you?
No.
Well, then what are you doing?
I don't know.
Well, I can't speak to you until after 8 o'clock.
Why?
Because I'm only going to speak to ladies between now and 8.
You can pretend I'm a lady.
Sorry?
You can pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah.
Well, how are you going to pretend to be a lady?
I don't know.
Well, go on then.
I don't know.
That's you pretending to be a lady, is it?
No, but I don't know.
Oh, God. Why do you think no ladies are calling in?
She's got a sexy voice.
What? Because I've got a sexy voice?
Yeah.
Stop talking, Darren. We've got a lady. Katie.
Hello.
Yes!
Hi there.
Darren's put the phone down. I think your femininity scared him away.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, don't. He sounded like an absolute muppet. I didn't want to talk to him any longer at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Katie, why have no ladies called in this evening? Am I being particularly blokish or something?
No, I've enjoyed the show so far. I think it's been great.
Okay, I'm just worried because, you know, I've always prided myself that a lot of women have called this show before, but it turns out that tonight, you're the first. It's nearly 5 minutes to 8 and you're the first woman.
It is disappointing.
Yeah.
Well, look, the reason I was phoning,
Yes, Katie.
really quickly, is
Yes.
I was at the doctor's yesterday reading one of those magazines like you get in the doctor's surgery.
Oh, yeah.
And there's an interview with Sarah Beanie where she was saying that she's always been in love with you and had a secret celebrity crush on you. And I thought,
Shut up.
I know. I thought you might think that was really good news.
Shut up. What magazine was it? What magazine?
An old poster magazine. It was about a year old.
Oh, no!
I know, I'm really sorry.
Oh, no! So she said, Sarah Beanie from the Property Ladder says she's always had a crush on me.
Yes.
Oh!
When she was asked if you had any celebrity crushes, she picked you.
Oh, no!
I know. I'm sorry, I should have saved that. I should have taken home with
You
me.
should have done!
I know. But
Okay.
yeah, I just thought I'd let you know.
Katie, thank you very, very much.
It's my pleasure.
There we go. Well, isn't that fantastic news? Sarah Beanie from the Property Ladder. I was watching that today on the Sky Plus, but it was sort of like an old one. They cheat sometimes with Property Ladder in that they'll have like Property Ladder Update, where it'll be like a new opening. 2 years ago, I helped these Muppets. I gave them lots of advice, and they didn't listen to me. And then they show the old episode, and then they go back. Katia.
Yes, hello, Ian.
It's lady number 2.
Heard your plea.
I was begging for women.
You've got two, Katya and Katie?
Katie and Katia.
What a coincidence.
Sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Yeah, well, I don't have much to say, really, but,
I don't care. It's just nice to, it's just nice to have lady... do you think the show has been particularly blokish this evening, or...?
Probably because you're talking about bachelor pads and things.
But, no, it's not bad. Would you not, as a woman...
Yeah?
If you had a spare room, you lived on your own, you had a spare room, and you just...
I'd love that, yes.
What would you have in your spare room?
Oh, God, I'll have all my Mad Movies magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horror movies from France magazine. Have my guitars. I have all my CDs, my Nevermore CDs. Oh God,
Your Evanescence CDs.
No.
Did you say? You like Evanescence?
no, I don't. You know, I don't.
Your Evanescence is one of your favourite bands.
Ever.
That's strange. I didn't think you liked Evanescence.
Yeah, but I was calling actually about Verinda.
Oh yes.
And I think that he's possibly Mr. Attenborough in the making.
What makes you say that?
Well, I heard the podcast, and he was right about two things.
Yeah.
He said that hippopotamuses, right?
He popped a muffin?
Hippos are brown, and you were laughing. You said, no, well, they are brown.
Hippos are grey, everyone knows that.
No, no way, they are brown.
Hippos are grey!
Never!
Katia, hippos are grey!
What are you on about? Yeah, rhinoceroses are grey.
As are hippos.
No, they are brown, Ian. I assure you.
I'm not. Did you have a second point?
Anyway, yes.
You have to do it after this, I'm afraid.
LBC 97.3.
Ian Lee's Good Evening.
And now it's time for Katia's second point.
The clownfish.
The clownfish.
Yeah, guess what?
From what's it called? Get Shorty, not Get Shorty. What's that film?
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo. Yes, the
Nemo or
clownfish.
something. Well, they do exist.
In cartoon films, yes.
No, it's not the fruit of his imagination. They do exist.
Did you say the fruit of his imagination?
Yeah.
What a lovely turn of phrase.
Anyway, so he actually knows quite a lot about zoology. Huh?
But you're a gun engraver.
So, yes.
So why should I trust your words?
Aha, because, for example, hippos, they live in Africa, and I've done a lot of game scenes, not with hippos, but with rhinoceroses, and when I did my research, I've seen some hippos.
Oh, I don't believe a word. I don't believe it. Hippos are great. Everyone knows that.
No, go on the internet.
I'm not going to, because everyone knows that I've seen hippos.
Where?
Like a safari park or something.
You're right.
What do you mean, yeah? I'm cutting you off for not believing me. Yeah. What was that? Yeah, right. It was sexy, yeah, right, but yeah, right. Sybil.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Lee.
Good evening.
I just wanted to know whether you'll walk with your shoes on your new carpet.
Oh, now, I did. And if you're going to tell me off, you're the second person to tell me off today for doing that.
You should take your shoes off.
Yeah. Am I allowed to wear slippers?
Yes.
Okay.
But only inside. You don't go outside with it. It's
I know.
only.
I know how slippers work. But yes, I must admit, when I came home and I was tidying stuff up, I did walk around in my shoes for an hour.
All the poo in there.
There's no poo on my shoes.
Yes.
There's no poo on it.
The worms from the dog's poo.
There's no poo, Sybil. Because do you know what? When I see poo in the street, do you know what I do?
You pass the other way.
I don't turn. I just don't step in it. There is no poo on my shoe.
Yeah, but the worms are still around when the wind washes it.
What worms? What worms?
The worms in the poo, the dog poo.
But there's no worms because there's no poo. What are you talking about, you mad woman? There is no muck or worms on my shoes.
When you're going home tonight,
yes,
take your shoes off inside at the door.
Yes, boss.
And put it on in the little corner or back. Get a little piece of lino and leave it there. And just step on the clean part and wear your slippers so your carpet will stay nice and clean and smell nice.
Sybil, I shall do that, I promise.
Good.
Thank you for the advice.
Bye-bye.
Lots of love. Bye-bye. Okay, 0870 9090 973. The doors are open to everyone, young and old. Oh, except for Ben from Hemel. Young and old, male or female, you're all allowed on now. Ever made up a story to get on the radio? Is it sad to have my spare room looking like my bedroom when I was 14? Not like an exact replica. That would be really creepy. That would be really creepy. 0870 9090 973. Oh, and can you start emailing in your blogs, please? Thank you. Oh, I just muffed up the emails. There we go. Oh. No, he keeps... Someone's trying to send me... Ah, that might work. Sorry, someone's trying to send me some music via the email, Bevan is. And it doesn't seem to work, but that might do. If I forward that to my home email, might work. Right. Okay, sorry, miles away there. Okay, plenty to talk about. Chris isn't here this evening. He's resting after looking for flats. So Helen's here behind the glass. She's producing. Andy's doing the knobs. And that's about it, really. Oh, we need to have a word with Clive at some point. See if he'd be up for doing a handover. Maybe we'll send a little message down at 9 or something. Because who was it? Damien, I think, complained that Clive and I don't do handovers. And the reason is, Clive and I talked about it ages ago. And my reason for not doing it is that it just sounds a little bit... It's a bit of a cliche. It's a little bit old-fashioned. And it sounds a little bit forced, false and stilted. But if Clive is up for it, I'm happy to do one tonight just to show you why. And we won't deliberately muff it up. We'll do it to the best of our ability. But it'll just sound a little bit... But Clive may be downstairs, and every time I mention it, he may be turning to Bob going... So
Shall we go and ask him now?
Would you mind?
Because you've got a few there, and...
I'll talk to these people. If you wouldn't mind, Helen, just checking. And be honest with me when you come back. Be honest. Don't hold anything from me. If he throws a book at you, I want to know. Jenny's in the Edgware.
Hi.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi, how are you?
Do you know, I'm really good today.
Oh, that's good. I am a first-time caller, and I picked you first.
Why have you picked... Who else do you listen to?
Clive Bull, not up early, but... I do listen, but I'm not very good at names.
Okay, well, that's fine. Clive's excellent, isn't he?
Oh, he is. He's good, yeah.
Clive's my favourite, it has to be said.
Yeah.
Well, thanks...
And, Nick, is there a Nick?
There's two Nicks. There's Abbott and there's Ferrari.
Oh, Ferrari.
Okay, right, okay.
Oh, no, Ferrari... Listen, I know Ferrari's a car.
Yeah, there's Nick Ferrari's the big fat guy in the morning.
Right.
And Nick Abbott does Saturday evenings.
Oh, Saturday evenings is probably why. I mean, I do tend to listen later in the evening or afternoon.
But then it's possibly Nick Abbott, who's on Saturdays 10 till 1.
Oh, great.
Well, I'm glad you've called me first, Jenny.
I'm glad I did.
Okay, what can we do for
I was
you?
driving along and I had the radio on and you mentioned you were talking to ladies.
Yes.
And it is after 8 o'clock.
Well, we didn't have that many... We had, for the first 50 minutes, we had no calls from women. And that's a little bit odd, yeah.
Could it be they were putting kids to bed?
Well... It could be, except it's not normally like that.
No.
Normally it's a nice mixture. I would say I would say sometimes we get more women than men, actually.
Yeah. Strangely enough, I was travelling, a few times through the day, and some of the roads were just not bad, but Edgware is terrible, and Mill Hill.
What? Okay, yeah. Well,
anyway,
travel update there. Which is always good.
Mill Hill Broadway, there's temporary traffic lights, and even at 8 o'clock in the evening, it's bloody nuisance. Oh, sorry. A nuisance.
We can just about get away with bloody, I think.
Yeah. I'm in the old-fashioned school there, so...
The school of the foul-mouthed.
Well, Muppet is a very nice term.
It's good, isn't it?
It is.
Now, Jenny, was there a point to this call, though?
Yeah. The lady before the news was talking about a hippopotamus.
Yeah.
That's what started it off. Do you know what hippopotamus comes from, the word?
Oh, now there's hippopotamus.
Yeah. If you take the second syllable, the second and third. Potamus.
Potamus.
Yeah. Well, the Greek word for river is bodamos. And it is I don't know what other animal you would call that's that size. It's called the something of the river. That's what's called potamos at the end.
I know that the only Greek I know is the Greek for nice backside, and that's oriogolo. That's the only Greek I can say.
Really?
Yeah. So I didn't know that. So what does hippo mean then?
The hippo bit I'd kind of lost because if I was talking to my mum, but she's back in Cyprus, I would have known that bit. But the potamus is because the Greek word for river is bodamos.
Okay.
There isn't a P. There's a couple of letters less in the Greek alphabet.
Yeah.
So that is something of the sea. So that's what kind of struck it.
But what colour is it? It's grey, isn't it?
It is more like, it's in the river, but do they like mud?
They do like mud.
So it could be the mud that makes them look different colour.
Exactly, so the mud can make them look brown, which is what those people were thinking when they were saying they look brown.
Yeah, it's more like a kind of an elephant.
Oh, hang on a second. John?
Yes.
You know what hippo means?
It means horse.
Horse of the
That's it,
river.
it's the horse of the river, that's it. Oh, good.
And the word hippopotamus.
Yeah, hippopotamus.
As I said, the word potamus is from the Greek, which means river, and it's the same potamus which is in Mesopotamia, which means the land in the middle of the two rivers, which are the Tigris and the Euphrates.
Well, if you look at a lot of the words around psychology and all that, I mean, psychology, the psyche in Greek, we say psyche, which is as phonetics is said.
Yes, and that's because the ancient Greeks didn't actually have hippopotamuses, so when they...
It must have come along somewhere along the line through centuries.
When they discovered them in Africa, they thought they were a sort of horse because they lived in rivers, which is where horses live.
Right, so there's the connection. I knew it was an animal, and I thought...
I knew it was an animal. Right, okay, well listen, I feel we've actually achieved something there and learnt something. I think we need to dumb down for the rest of the show now. We've reached an intellectual peak.
Would it help?
Oh, wow.
Sorry, John?
Would it help if in dumbing down, would it help if I said globule?
It would do, yes.
Globule.
Excellent dumbing down there, John.
Note to finish on.
Oh, yes, Helen, I don't know what that salute is.
Just two messages. I can't find Bob or Clive.
Oh, I see. That
And
yes.
Some person has just phoned up and said, hello, is that BBC London?
Huh?
I said yes. They're trying to double trick him.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, I thought so. What does he mean by that?
Is he saying that I'm sounding like Sony Award winner Eddie Nestor?
I don't know.
Okay.
Have you finished with me?
Oh, sorry. Yes, we have, Jenny. Sorry. I'm
quite happy listening.
Well, it sounds like maybe Clive and Bob have done a runner because they don't want to do a handover.
Oh.
Which is disappointing, but it's not that. I think we'll live.
I'm sure you'll survive.
All right, Jenny. Thanks for calling.
It's really a nice show, and Anna Rayburn. I listen to her as well.
On what station?
LBC, of course.
Oh, is she still... Well, fantastic. That's great.
2 o'clock. No, she's great. I've known her not known her personally, you know what I mean, on TV and stuff for years.
Yes. Well, thanks for that, Jenny. Take care.
Oh, you too.
Bye-bye. There we go. Who should we have? Let's go to... Peter.
Good evening.
Good evening, Peter.
Good evening. Big fan of yours. Loving the show, and I think Helen's doing a way better job than Agent Chris
Well,
ever does.
every time she fills in for him, we walk out of this building and I say, Helen... One day, if Chris goes somewhere else, gets the sack, or is knocked down by a car, you're who I want to fill in for him because you're much better.
I think you should go and hunt Agent Chris down with your car tonight, then.
Let's just say it's certainly a possibility.
Right. Okay, hippos are grey, fact.
Thank you.
And Facebook is way better than MySpace too, fact.
Right, okay. Now, the Facebook thing is because Helen has kind of discovered the Facebook, but almost immediately after she mentioned it to me, I had 2 invites from various people asking me to join Facebook, and I've had lots of invites, but I just... Facebook and Ringo I've had invites to, and I've kind of just deleted them and ignored them.
Well, no, see, as a university student, Facebook is like the way of communicating with all your friends. You can see what everyone's up to and everything.
Well, hang on, what does Facebook do then?
It's like MySpace in a way, but it's very much easier to use, and there's none of that customization rubbish.
Yes.
You can actually read people's pages.
Yeah.
You get just looking at my Facebook page. It's got your name, your profile photo, who your friends are, what networks you've joined, stuff about you, what you've done recently.
Well, it sounds like MySpace so far.
Yeah, but it's so much easier to use as well.
Well, the thing is, on MySpace, I've got 5,500 friends. Can I transfer them all to Happy... Was it called Happy Smiles?
Facebook. I suppose you could, but you probably need to send them all emails via MySpace.
I can't be bothered to start again, Peter.
Well,
Tell me one thing that Happy Smiles can do that MySpace can't do. Facebook. One thing that Facebook can do that MySpace can't do.
Oh, now you're putting me right on the spot, aren't you?
What? It's not that much on the spot.
You can send people little gifts.
Gifts?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm interested. Well, like what?
Let's see. Give a gift. Click on that. You can send people all kinds of little sort of gift icon things, like a can of whoop-ass, for example.
Right.
Or a slice of birthday cake, or a teddy bear, or a G-string, or...
Oh, hang on, that sounds rubbish, though.
No, it's quite fun, I think. But then again, I might just be really, really boring.
Possibly.
What else was I going to mention?
It's just a cat purring, Peter, don't be afraid.
Oh, right, okay, I was going to say you've probably gone crazy. Anyway, yeah, I was listening online because I don't have DAB radio, and I'm a poor student, can't afford one.
Yes.
And your conversation was it Katya, just before the news?
The delightful Katya, yes.
Yes, it was all slowed down and distorted.
That does happen on the internet feed, and I don't know how or why. It happens very sometimes on DAB as well, but it does happen on the internet, and I don't know why that is.
Right, okay, I was going to say that was you doing some form of prank, but it wasn't particularly...
No, it's a technical thing that does happen from time to time. Is it all right now?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to hazard listening just in case it annoys you and gets feedback and all that.
Well, Peter, do let us know if it goes on, and we'll send an email to someone.
Okay, will do.
Peter? Oh, go on, you got one more thing, have you?
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, I've been working in radio for the last 3 years, and incidentally, you, Clive Bull, and James O'Brien are my radio idols.
Hey, well, listen, I stole most of it from Clive, to be honest.
Well, in which case, you sort of come down the list then.
As I should do. I stole it from Clive, Tommy Boyd and Nick Abbott. That's where I got it all from.
Well, in which case, Tommy Boyd and Nick Abbott also go onto my list. But yeah, I have been doing some stuff for my university.
Hang on a second. Can we just get Alan Joyce up on the fader? Alan?
Hello?
I'm talking to Peter. Can you wait another minute?
That's fine. Why aren't I on that list?
Yeah, but Peter, why isn't Alan Joyce on... Oh, he probably doesn't hear you.
No. Oh, no, I do. I'm a big fan of you, Alan.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
I'm a big
fan. Right,
then.
Did you carry on for another minute?
Peter, did you hear Alan chatting that bird up the other night and then muffing it up?
I did.
Oh, don't talk about that.
Genius. Oh, it's so embarrassing.
I told you we're going out.
Are you? Really?
Next week, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'd like a photo.
Would you?
Because I don't believe you.
All right, then.
Okay. Anyway...
I'll happily do that.
It's Peter's turn, Alan. Stop being so greedy.
Sorry.
So, Ian,
yes, Peter.
Why don't you go for travel and come back to me after that, please?
Oh, blimey, he don't mind, does he? God, blimey!
Wow.
It's travel news with the ladies' man, Alan Joyce.
Thanks. The A4 in Hounslow.
Good evening.
Peter!
Ian?
Yes.
You're talking about to bring down the whole intellectual tone of the show.
I think we need to, after learning something earlier on about
hippopotamus. I thought I'd bring this story to your attention, because, on the BBC News website, if I'm allowed to sort of plug that a little bit.
Well, I think we can mention the BBC, but people know they exist, yes.
Yes, well, one would hope so. Anyway, they had, as like one of their most read, most emailed stories, the man in Sudan who got caught doing naughty things to a goat and was forced to marry it.
What?
It had like 100,000 hits a day for like a week.
Okay, right.
But anyway, he was forced to marry and pay the goat's owner a dowry,
Yeah.
Abused the said goat. Anyway, the goat is now dead. How gutted must that guy be for having, paid for the goat, and now it's dead?
The man must be very disappointed, Peter.
I think he must be.
Well, thanks for that. What the hell was that all about? Helen, did he tell you he was going to be telling a story about a man who had sex with a goat and married it? Was that the selling point?
No. But he did tell me he worked in radio.
He mentioned to me he worked in radio.
Oh, okay.
Don't... No. But nice lad. G-Man. Oh,
What?
Yeah, it's G-Man.
What was that mumbling? Not a very good intro.
You don't... listen...
When I used to come on, I used to get a fanfare. You used to sound really happy. What's changed, Ian? Have a different sound effect.
Yeah, hang on, let's... okay, here's one.
That's your mum, blood?
Hang on. What's this?
What?
This is a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, what is it, though?
You know what it is.
I can't hear.
Well, listen.
Turn it up.
It's up. Here we go. This will give it away.
Oh, God, dead! Time of death, 7:22 p.m.
No one's dead. Oh. It's a microwave.
Oh, it's a microwave. I thought it was
Oh, blimey. You thought it was what?
Life make machine.
Okay, a life-making machine. Yes. Pick a letter. Pick a letter between 1 and 26.
Are you making me sound like an idiot, bruv?
I'm not making you sound like an idiot. Pick a letter, and I'll play a sound effect that corresponds to that letter.
4. I mean, F.
Right, okay.
F.
Okay.
F. No, E.
Right, what's that?
Ah, that's a fanfare.
No, it's applause, but they spell applause with an F on here. They've called it faplause.
No, it's a fanfare.
Oh.
That's a fart.
Oh, that's really awful. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
That's a really good one. All right, go on. Do your point.
Do that every time I come on now.
Do your point.
Can you do that every time I come on now?
All right.
Safe. Yeah. What was you speaking about? Something about lies.
Have you ever made up a story to get on the radio?
Probably 70% of the calls are lies.
Really?
Yeah. Because really, I do get into illegal activities, so I make them with a more light-hearted edge to get on the radio. Yeah, sounds like
I like that one.
yeah, I like it. What's that? Oh, hey, is shoot him! Do you have any gun sounds? Make it like Westwood.
I don't think I've got any guns.
In Westwood. Radio 1, Saturday nights, 10 p.m.
Right, so you make up stuff. Well, there's a surprise. I knew you do because you're a Muppet.
And I've got one more thing as well.
Oh, brilliant. Can we get to the point? Because I want to speak to Sarah.
Yeah, that's...
Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Yeah, I want to speak to Sarah. Her name's Sarah.
Yes.
I want to speak to Sarah without you on the line, G-Man, because you're a Muppet. So just quickly finish up.
No, but she sounds really lovely. Do you have a MySpace?
Who, me?
Yes.
I do.
Can I have it, please?
No.
Why?
Just because, no.
This isn't going very well, Ian.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm just... I had a bourbon.
You've had a what?
A bourbon.
A bourbon cream?
A biscuit?
Yeah.
You've had a bourbon cream?
No.
Do you mean a bourbon?
A bourbon.
What?
It's a biscuit.
Yeah, it's a biscuit.
And you're drunk from that?
No, who said? You was the one that said I was drunk.
G-Man,
I don't like it anymore. I don't want your MySpace.
Right, G-Man, right, I'm going to cut you off. He's got... I'm sorry about that, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
You've got a cheeky way about you, haven't you?
Have I?
I don't know.
Do you know what? It's my first time ringing in LBC, and I listen to it all the time. But I had to ring in to talk to you personally, because I listen to you, like, constantly.
Mm.
You are on the TV at the minute.
Apparently so, yes, on the Sky One.
You are. And I just want to ask you one question. Do you think the David Beckham lookalike looks like David Beckham?
Oh, now... They both varied. Sometimes one of them was good and the other one was rubbish.
I think Victoria looks all right. I think she looks all right. But the David, I can't get my head round it.
Do you know, if you get him at the right angle...
Okay.
He looks quite good.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen pictures where he looks good and she doesn't, and vice versa. But I would say, yes, she's probably better than him.
And she spent, what, 50 grand or something getting herself looking like that?
Well, I saw her on This Morning,
Yeah.
and she said that was a lie, which it probably is, because papers like to make things up a little bit.
Fair enough.
But,
See, what I have to say, they look really short as well.
Yeah.
But you are doing a sterling job on that programme.
do I look fat in that programme? Do I? Because I've seen it. Obviously, I've seen it a couple of times now, and I watch it and I think, do you know, I look fat.
I think you look really good.
Okay, I don't look chubby. Have I got a chubby face?
No.
You sure?
You don't have a chubby face.
Okay.
How tall are you?
I'm just under 6'3". It transpires.
Because you look nice and tall, and you look just like Iain Lee. Should look.
Well, okay, well, yes, yes. Well, okay. Well, you can go and watch it. You haven't got to listen to this now.
Well, no, because I saw you. I just literally, I thought you're on now anyway, and I was watching Sky 1 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I've got to ring you and tell you I've seen you, and I want to ask you as well. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh.
I said that as I was disappointed. Yes, I do, and I'm glad.
Well, no, that's good. But I was going to invite you out tomorrow night, but now you've got a girlfriend. I can't do that.
I do a radio show anyway on a Friday.
Well, after that.
Well, do you know what? One of the rules I follow quite strictly is don't go out with any of the callers. And I tell you why, and don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
They're all mental. They're all...
I'm not mental.
Well, you say that.
I promise you, I'm not mental.
Exactly, and that's what a mental person would say, isn't it? A mental person would promise me that they weren't a mental.
I think the guy that said that horses live in lakes or rivers was mental when you were talking about hippopotamuses earlier.
Looney John?
Yes.
I'll give you a clue. His name's Looney John.
Well, exactly.
So-
I think he's mental. He's what you can class as mental, but I just, I'm just chilling out, and I just thought I'd give you a ring.
Well, you're in Ivor, which is near my mum's, so
am.
it could work.
Where does your mum live?
Farnham Common.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice area.
Yeah, yeah.
How did you know I was from Ivor?
Oh, Sarah, let's just say I'm a little bit cleverer than people think.
All secretive. It's Big Brother.
It is Big Brother.
It's scary.
Well,
am I on air now?
You think we're having a private conversation? You think I put the show on hold so I can talk to you?
Yeah, no, it's coming up. It's 8:28. I don't know. Have you got to go to the news?
I've got to go to the news, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Well, Sarah, thanks for calling. Call again.
I will, Iain. Thank you.
You're sure you'll find the right gentleman for you?
No, I've got one. It was from my friend, actually.
Oh, well, get lost. Well, trying to fix me up with her friends. I'm not. Then her friend is probably a lunatic. Okay. 0870 909. Can I just say, Helen, best show of the last 2 months, and it's because you're producing it. I'm gonna have a word, see if we can sort something out here, because it's pointless carrying on the way we were. 0870 9090 973. More of your calls. Jordan.
Hello.
I'll speak to you after the news.
Okay.
Yes.
Tired of being awake?
Well, there'll be ads then. I was having a wee. I do apologise. Cut the music now. There we go. I assumed there'll be ads, and so I'm having a... When I suddenly heard the music, I thought, blimey, this isn't... Anyway, Jordan.
Hello.
Hello, Jordan.
I'm a Facebook addict.
Yeah, Jordan, your phone's very muffled. What are you doing?
Can you wait a second then?
What?
Wait a second then, I'll try and sort it out.
Okay.
Is it better now?
2% better.
Well, I can't do much more about it then.
What did you do just then?
It's a slider phone, so I just opened it up.
A slider phone?
Yeah. No, it slides up. Get out the car. Shh. Because, you push it up, it slides, and it opens.
Okay. Well, I've never heard of these phones, but they sound rubbish.
Okay. Okay.
Let's not fall out over slider phones, though, Jordan.
Okay.
What? So, Facebook?
Yes. Now, can I ask you something? Can you put groups on MySpace?
What do you mean, groups?
Let's say, for instance, I can have the South Park Appreciation Society on Facebook.
Spaz?
And so, South Park
Appreciation Society. Yes,
you can do those.
Okay, right. It is, isn't it? Yeah, you can do those on MySpace.
And everyone can join?
Yes.
Oh, that's all right. But the whole thing is there's completely
was that going to be your trump card that was going to prove that Facebook is better than MySpace?
No.
Oh.
The whole thing about MySpace is it's like your own website. With Facebook, it's just like a giant internet site where everyone opens their own account. Everyone can join each other.
But you're describing MySpace.
No, it's completely different.
But
MySpace is just you make your own website and it's yourself.
Right, but so describe Facebook again.
Okay, Facebook is just one website where everyone makes their own account, and you can all link to each other by adding each other. But with MySpace, it's different because you make your own website. It's different.
But the way you describe Facebook, that's how I would describe MySpace.
No, I used to have MySpace, and it's not good.
But it sounds, from what you have said and what everyone else has said, it sounds exactly the same as MySpace. No one has told me, and I'm not having a go at you, John. Don't worry, I'm not having a go. I'm just saying, no one has told me anything different. No one has told me anything about Facebook that is different from MySpace yet.
Okay, can I just say a couple of more things?
Of course you can.
Well, most of my friends have Facebook and MySpace.
Right.
So when you understand that they have when they have both, they all say that most of them actually say that Facebook is better.
Well, I only have your word on that.
No, well, you have to trust me then.
I don't trust you.
Oh.
One thing I've learned is nearly 34 years of age, Jordan. One thing I've learned is don't trust people.
Okay. Well, don't trust me then.
I don't. But why have they got both?
Because we're like 14-year-old teenagers, nothing else to do.
But if Facebook was better, why would they have MySpace as well?
Because they used to have MySpace before Facebook became really big.
Well, Jordan, listen. Thanks for trying to sell it to me.
Okay, well, just try it.
I haven't got the time. I'm a 33-year-old man with too much stuff to do.
It's not hard.
All right, Jordan. Thank you for that.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Just a little stroppy little so-and-so. Claire is in the Orpington.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Claire.
You alright?
Yeah.
I want your advice on... I found a dog last night outside my house,
Yes.
and I've had it... I had it all night last night, and I've kept it.
Yes.
And I think it belongs to some travellers up the back, but obviously I don't want them to have it back.
Why?
Because I think they don't look after their dogs. And I think I won't put a sign up saying found dog, because then they'll come and get it. But I want it to go to a good home. I can't keep it because I've got 3 dogs of my own.
Well, hang on a minute. Then why? But if it belongs to the travellers,
Yeah.
what evidence do you have they don't look after dogs?
Well, he's very nervous and he cowers of everything.
Because he's
been hit.
He's in a strange house. He doesn't know who you are.
No, I think it's because he's been hit.
But you don't know that. He's probably nervous because he's in a strange house. He can't get out. He can't get back to where he came from, with 3 other dogs and with you.
Well, if I let him out, he might not find his way home.
Well, he might do.
Well, you just let him out?
Well, I wouldn't have taken him in. Why did you take him in?
Because it was late and it was cold and he was all on his own.
But you can't keep it, so what are you going to do?
Well, I will keep it if I have to.
Otherwise, it'll go to... take it to the RSPCA, it'll get put
No,
down,
I
won't
won't
it?
No, I won't give it to the RSPCA.
So you won't give it to the people who own it?
No.
But they're...
Well, no, if it's an old lady or a nice family that looks after it, they can have it back.
Well, I suppose you need to take it to the vets and see if it's been chipped,
Yeah.
which would take 30 seconds to find
But
out.
then will they take it off me and say, well, it's not your dog?
But if it's not your dog, though, Claire, then you can't keep it.
But I could give it a good home.
But you just said you couldn't keep it. And also you got
Well, if I had to, I would.
But you've got 3 dogs already.
I know.
But also...
I could look after it.
If it's not your dog, then it has to go back to the people who own it.
Well, not if they're horrible to it.
But you don't know that they're horrible to it.
I know, this is the thing.
Well, then I think you just have to trust that the people aren't being horrible to it, and give it back, because you can't keep someone else's dog.
Yeah, but I'm not being horrible. The travellers, they don't let their dogs in the house. They leave them outside all night. You can hear them crying all night.
Right,
They
well,
don't believe in letting them in.
It's not just travellers who do that. I know lots of people who don't let their dogs in.
I know.
That's how some people treat their dogs. And do you know what? Dogs have been around before houses. They have. Dogs, have only been domesticated in the last, I don't know how many hundreds of years, but supposing that dog belongs to like a little boy and a little girl, and they're sitting there sobbing because their dog's gone.
Well, what should I do? How am I going to get it back to...
Where's my dog? Where's my little dog, Mummy? Where's Rover?
Yeah, but then it might not be. It might be some horrible, loud, rough people
But
that
it's
go,
not-
"Oh, you bloody dog, get in, where you been?" and give it a whack, and then I wish I never give it back.
But it's not your decision to make.
I could have saved it, though. I could have saved it from a horrible family.
Or you could have stolen it from 2 little kids who are heartbroken, and it will cause them much despair, and 30 years from now they'll be in therapy talking about when their dog went missing.
But if they love it that much, then if I keep it for a while, the signs will go up, wouldn't they? But if people didn't love it, then they wouldn't put any signs up, would they?
I
Should I do that?
I think you're playing a slightly dangerous game. I think if you and I think you know where it comes from. I think you have to.
I don't know where it comes from.
I think you have to take it back.
How can I take it back? I don't know
All
where
right.
it comes
What you do is you put a lead on it. You take it out for a walk and see where it leads you. That's what you do. You let it take it. You just go out for a walk, but you let it lead the way and you follow it.
And then the traveller say, "Oi, that's my dog."
If the traveller says, "Oi, that's my dog," then you say, "Oh, okay, I found it. He was outside my house. I'm glad to give it back."
And then I have to see it go, and it has to go back to a horrible.
But you don't know that they're a horrible family. Claire, it's not your dog. You have to give it back, and you know that. Imagine what's your youngest dog called?
Buddy.
Buddy. Oh my God. Well, imagine if what a stupid name! What a stupid name for a dog. Imagine if Buddy went missing.
He's my buddy.
How heartbroken would you be if Buddy didn't come home one day?
Be knocking on every single door.
Of course.
I would be screaming down the road.
Of course, and you'd be distraught, and you'd cry yourself to sleep for months.
Yeah, I would. But why has nobody put anything up then? Because there would be signs everywhere if my dog went missing.
But you don't know where that dog came from. It could have come from like half a mile away or something. Thing is, if an animal goes missing, you can only put notices up like in your street and maybe a couple of streets around you, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Claire, you can't keep the dog.
Well, if I take it to the vet and it hasn't been chipped and there's no signs up, then what?
Then you don't be selective. And listen to everything I'm saying. I'm saying take the dog for a walk and let it lead you.
Oh,
The dog will lead you to where it comes from, and you know it will.
Oh.
And you know you have to do it.
Take me up the gypsy site.
Well, if that's where the dog is from, then that's where it will take you.
Oh.
Claire, do it. Do it. Take the dog back.
I don't want.
Oh, hang on a second. I've got to take a phone call. Hang on. Yes, ex-directory line.
Hi, it's Helen. I'm just watching you on the telly.
Oh, do I look fat?
You look really sexy.
Do I not? Do I look like I've got a sort of chubby moon face?
Let's have a look. No, you look sexy, and your shirt is gorgeous, and your tie is gorgeous.
Hey, nice one. Have you found?
Bob fancies you.
Oh, does he? Hey, listen. Do you know what Gary Busey looks like, the actor?
No.
Oh, well, get Bob to take his glasses off. He looks like Gary Busey, the actor. I only noticed it yesterday, and then I'll show you a picture of Gary Busey on the internet.
Bob, you look like Gary Busey. Got to go. Bye.
Bye. Claire, take the dog back.
Oh, I thought that was somebody that was going to help me then.
No one's going to help you. You're on your own.
Oh.
Phone me up tomorrow. Let me know what you've done.
All right.
Ta-ta. God, blimey. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Let's go to Alison.
Hello, Ian. How the devil are you?
I'm excellent.
Long time no speak.
Thank you.
Looking very handsome on the telly this evening. Very cool in the shades.
Do I look fat?
No, you look gorgeous.
I don't look like I've got a chubby moon face.
Much better than the photo I've got of you on my worktop at work.
Oh, was that when I was all skinny and horrible? I used to be, like, 3 or 4 years ago, I used to be, like, too skinny. And then I started eating, and anyway, well, I'm glad you think I look nice, thank you.
Was it really good fun making that programme?
It was fantastic. It was 4 days, when was it? I went there Tuesday, came back on a Sunday, however long that is.
It's a hard life.
It's a hard life. Do you know what? There was no time to mess around, because we'd start filming at 7, and some nights we finish at, like 12 at night. But it was just going into places and being loud and slightly obnoxious. Superb.
And getting paid for it.
Yeah, I believe there was a little bit of money coming my way as well, yeah, which is very nice. So, hang on a second, Helen's coming. Did you speak to Bob about Clive?
Yeah.
Are they up for it?
10-2.
10-2? Yeah. Fantastic. We're going to do a handover, me and Clive Bull, Alison.
Oh, great.
It's going to be we sort of did a semi-handover once that was rubbish. It's because people have asked for it, and we don't do them for good reason. You'll see what that reason is when we attempt one.
Last time I spoke to Clive, we had an argument about Rod Stewart.
What? Why? Did you say that Rod Stewart was good?
He's excellent. Ian, stop it.
He used to be good when he was in The Faces.
No, he's still good.
No, he's not. He's rubbish now.
No, even at his age, he can be on stage for 3 hours. He's still totally got it, and I'm so looking forward to June at...
He's not done a good song since about 1976.
But like most of the old ones, they live on the memories of the past.
They live on the memories of the past.
Well, they do. I mean, like Maggie May and stuff like that.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you.
Well, I wouldn't say no anyway.
Oh, he's about 70. I saw him once.
He's not. He's 62.
I saw him in
65.
Selfridges once, and he's tiny.
He's 5'8".
That's not tall for a man, is it?
No.
No, it's very short. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
The woman should never be taller. That's the basic rule of love. Well, Alison, thanks for phoning up.
Okay, sweetheart, you take care.
Bye-bye.
Speak to you soon. Bye.
Yeah, there we go. Well, it's happening then at 10. Clive and I are going to do a handover. Was it Damien? I can never remember his name. Who wanted us, who complained that we never do the handovers. We're going to do one. And I guarantee you it'll be all right, but it will be pointless. You won't all be going, wow, that was like Peter Cook and Dudley Moore at their best. That was like, the two those guys are hilarious. It will just be, two blokes sort of having a slightly awkward chat. We'll speak to Sebastian after this. Travel news now, Alan Joyce.
And still those big problems to the west of town in Hounslow, the A4.
LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
Here's an email from Adil Sheikh. That man who was drunk on a biscuit thinks he's all good. I hate people like that. His mother needs to teach him some manners. Now, he's referring to the G-man who was drunk on a bourbon. But, how strange. It's Sebastian.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Oh, sorry, I had a coat hanger in my mouth.
As you would do, yes. Be with you in a minute, Barry.
Thank you.
Okay, I think this young lad's doing a character.
Oh, let's hear.
It'd be good.
Oh, hello, Barry.
Hello there, Sebastian.
I love you, Barry. I've got to say, you're a smashing lad.
Oh, that's very, very kind.
I do get annoyed with people phoning up, putting up voices.
Ian, I'd just like to say something. I did hear you talking to Sarah earlier. Oh, I think that was her. And you said that it sounds like you're having regrets about her steak dinner on Friday.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, the lady that was asking me out, but it was really for her friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
don't think she mentioned
regrets, Ian.
She didn't mention steaks, I don't think.
So you're still coming, are you?
Oh, what, for our dinner?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm there.
Is Alan Joyce coming, do you know?
I think Alan Joyce is going to be there, but Chris can't make it. It's just me, Alan Joyce and you.
That's all right. I don't mind the sound of that. That sounds quite nice.
Fantastic. I look forward to it. Where are we meeting?
The Outback Steakhouse at Basildon.
Superb.
Yeah. I do hope to see you there.
Okay, well, I'll definitely be there. If I'm not, then there's something bad has happened and I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you will be in trouble, believe me.
What?
Don't worry.
Okay, well, thanks for calling.
Oh, that's quite all right, Ian.
There we go. God, it does annoy me, Barry, when people phone up and just put silly voices on and mess around.
It's absolutely ludicrous, isn't it?
Waste of good...
He didn't sound like a Sebastian, did he?
No, I don't think he was a Sebastian.
He chose the wrong name for the character.
Yeah, you're breathing a little bit heavily down the phone there.
It might be the wind. It's surprisingly cold, and I'm out with... I've got my tinkle out on the green here, and...
Lovely.
It's ever so cold. When I was phoning up, you know Helen?
Yes.
She said to me there's something called it's called a Facebook on the internet.
Yeah, it's like MySpace, but apparently it's better, although no one's been able to tell me what's different between that and MySpace.
I might have a go, because she says there's someone might be masquerading as me.
Oh, really?
Masquerading as me.
Betty, do you know about this MySpace and Facebook, Betty?
No, because you know I haven't got the internet.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that now, yes.
Hello, Betty.
Hello, I don't know who you are.
I know you, Betty.
Oh, you're Sebastian.
Yes, that's right, I'm Sebastian.
No, he's not, he's Barry. Stop winding her up, Barry. It's Barry, Betty.
Oh.
Betty, Barry, Betty.
Hello, Betty.
Hello, Barry, then.
You don't know me?
No.
I know you very well. I've been listening to you. You don't like the football, you said the other day.
No, I don't like football. I'm in bed now because I'm disabled and housebound.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't suggesting you played football. I was just...
No, I used to go and see Arsenal when
Arsenal? I heard you saying that, and was it your dad or granddad?
My granddad played for them.
Did he really?
Yeah, when they first started in the Woolwich Arsenal.
That's it.
And that's why they were called the Gunners, because of all the guns.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good.
So my dad used to take me to Highbury when I was a schoolgirl.
Oh, no, it was lovely in them days, wasn't it?
Yeah, with Dennis Compton and Bastille.
That's right. And rickets, diphtheria. It was a wonderful time.
Yes.
Yeah. They had a forward line of tuberculosis, diphtheria, and beriberi.
And they used to have policemen on white horses, and we all came out. There was no fighting, nothing.
No, I know. Well, there was, strictly speaking.
Not 14 years ago, because that's
Belgium and
that's
it was Hitler.
70 years ago I'm talking about, because I'm 84. I'll be 85 this month.
Congratulations, dear.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'll be 83 shortly and all.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I haven't been outside the bungalow for 10.5 years.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, love.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm out tonight. I've got my Tinkle out on the green, giving him a little bit of a walk.
Oh, a little dog, yeah.
Yeah, little dog as well. And he's having a sniffer around the bushes and stuff, and I might go and get...
Oh, where's Iain?
I think he's sitting back. Do you know, I never saw a banana till 1953.
Didn't you?
No.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, though. Weren't the 50s racy?
50s?
The 50s and the 60s are out of this world.
They were nice.
They were life.
Nice.
They were nice.
Yeah. Didn't have any old pop music.
No pop. That was the great thing when we was growing up. There was all this lovely conversation.
Yeah.
A bit like what we're doing now.
You could leave your front door open. Yeah.
Yeah.
None of this killing children and...
No. Yes.
Apart from the war's murders, Right.
You stay out of it, you young'uns.
I do apologise.
We always left our front door open, and it was lovely. We let the neighbours help themselves to our tables and chairs.
Yeah.
We had a fortune in an old tea caddy in the kitchen, and, they just took it, and we didn't mind, really.
Well,
my old mum ended up in a skip and was shared around by the entire neighbourhood. It was a very, very happy time. Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah.
Betty, what can I do for you this evening, my love?
Well, it was really Helen I wanted to speak to.
Oh, Helen behind the glass, yeah?
You know, I told you I had written you a letter.
Yes.
Well,
yes, I'll go then, shall I?
No, Barry, we'll come back to you in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Don't be so rude.
You know I told you I'd written you your letter?
Yes.
Well, my taxi driver comes today to get my pension.
Yeah, all right.
And he rang up to say he'd been in a car. His lorry had crashed into his taxi.
All right, that's
In
suspicious.
fact, he was nearly killed. If he hadn't got inside...
Yeah.
Apparently it's a lorry that's got two things that come out at the side.
A bull lorry?
Yeah.
And could you give him £200 cash?
No, he...
No. Betty, stay there. We'll get the rest of this story after these.
After a major...
Yes, Betty.
Well, he didn't come till 3, so I was hoping he'd get the 12 o'clock post.
Right.
So you'd get it tomorrow.
Right.
Well, it probably went with the 5:30.
Oh.
From the post office.
And it's a bank holiday this weekend.
Don't get it tomorrow. You're not in Saturday, but I have got put personal on it.
Okay. Well, listen. No one else will open it. It probably won't come Monday because that's a bank holiday.
No, it will come Saturday.
Oh, will it? Okay. Well,
Yes,
the thing is, our post room is shut on Saturday, so I probably won't get it till Tuesday now.
Oh, well, you might get it tomorrow, because
Okay.
it went today.
Okay, well, I'll keep... The thing is, isn't the post office absolutely rubbish these days?
Well,
Discuss.
They in the post office, you see, it's collected.
Yeah.
See, I would have given it to my son to post at the sorting office on his way home Sunday, but it's bank holiday.
Bank holiday. Well, Betty, listen, if it comes in tomorrow, I shall let you know. Otherwise, I'll probably get it on Tuesday.
Oh.
But thank you very much for sending it.
Yes.
All right, and you put a sticker on there?
Yeah, my address. I've written and told you.
That Betty's got her address on a sticker.
It's very
no, I
useful.
buy 1,000 at a time.
Barry, you being a bit stroppy because you're not really
No,
saying much.
I'm not really. I can't help thinking that 5,000 at a time, Betty, is a little bit... That's a false economy, dear.
No, I said I buy 1,000.
Oh, it's only 1,000, Barry, at a time. How many letters do you send a year, Betty?
Oh, loads and loads of birthday cards
Of
and
course.
get well cards.
Of course.
1,000 birthday and get well cards a year?
Well, nearly.
That's extraordinary.
Yeah, well, I like...
3 a day?
No, not a day.
Well, there's 320
No, I don't.
days in a
I
year.
don't use 1,000 in a year.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Well, I suppose it does work out.
Yes. Well, Betty,
Really?
listen, I look forward to getting it, and maybe I'll speak to you tomorrow before the weekend.
Yeah, okay.
Take care, Betty.
Bye, Betty.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, what do you want?
Well, before anyone...
We haven't got much time now, have we got a minute?
Before anyone that phones up and says he was taking the mickey, I wasn't. She's really nice and I wouldn't take the mickey. What I was phoning about was a show that I'm doing.
Oh, for God's sake.
A show that I am doing.
All right, listen.
You will hear me out.
I'll let you
will hear me
I will let you sneak in this one plug and then this has to stop.
I am doing a show, listeners, at the Hen and Chickens pub, Islington, Highbury, the 15th to the 18th of May. It's very, very funny.
Yeah. Ticket sales a bit slow, are they, Barry?
0207 704 2001 for a ticket to my show. Let's talk to Barry.
Ticket sales a little bit slow?
As I say, it's on at 7:30 and it's very funny.
Well, are the ticket sales a little bit slow?
Yes.
Okay, so you need people to go. Otherwise, how much money are you going to lose?
£400. Oi!
All of which makes me anxious.
Yes. So
Yes.
What's the phone number again?
He's coming, the anxious man.
I'd be scared. I think he has the potential to be violent.
Perhaps your listeners could remember the 0207 704 2001.
Okay. Well, Barry, that is the last time I can let you plug your show.
All right, thanks, everyone. Thank you. See you on the night, listeners.
At times unbearably so.
Thank you, Barry.
No.
LBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
Big Bender with a pan yam pickle.
Big Bender with a pan yam pickle.
No, they can't take that away from me, no. Iain Lee, listen up. Iain Lee, listen up. Lower back pain next. Posture problems.
Well. So, it's the last hour of the show. Clyde Bull's on at 10. He's going to either come in or be in his studio. We're going to do a chitty-chatty bit. I don't quite know what form it's going to take, how it's going to work. I know it's going to be awkward, stilted, and you'll all go, that's why they don't do that every day. I get it now. Now I get it, yes. Because they've got nothing to talk about. And it sounds a little bit false. That's what you'll be saying. But certainly set your tape recorders to record a piece of radio history. 0870 90 there. Christine!
Hello.
Hello, Christine.
Hi. I wanted to know how you was getting on with hooking up all your old consoles to your TV.
Well, they don't work on my big TV.
Oh.
Some of the old consoles do, but the computers like the BBC and the Spectrum and the Spectrum did a bit actually, but they don't work on the. So I've had to get the portable out of the attic.
Is it because of the connections or something?
Well, no, all it is just an aerial socket. So you plug it in and I can tune it in, but the picture is a little bit kind of wonky and it sort of goes across the screen a bit. But if I put it on my old portable that I've had since I was 15 years old,
yeah,
works perfectly. So that's why I've decided I was going to have them all in the living room, but because they don't work on the big telly, that's why I've decided to put them in the spare room, because I can have the portable in there. Why do you ask, Christine?
Well, the other day I got a new DVD player,
Yeah.
and because I've got so much stuff plugged into my TV, it was a real ordeal. Like, I've got 4 games consoles, 2 DVD players, Skybox, video. It's like a nightmare. We've got a switch, a big switch thing that we have to plug it all into.
Oh, I don't like those big... the thing where it's got like a SCART thing, but it's got like 4 sockets in.
I think so. I've got my boyfriend.
I don't think that. I think
I just had to help out, and it was a nightmare.
I think they
About
make
an hour.
you lose a little bit of the picture quality if you do that. I think.
Do you?
It's a nightmare. The back of my telly is a mess because there are so many leads. 'Cause I've got the Xbox with the big telly. I've got the Xbox, the PS3, the Wii. I've got the DVD, which I think I'm going to get rid of and just watch DVDs on my Xbox. The Sky Plus, and I haven't got video downstairs anymore. So that's 5. That's 5 things. There's one more I'm missing.
It's chaos, though, isn't it?
So you've got all of the plug sockets, you've got all of the TV adapters, and I can only have 3 things in my TV at a time. So I'm constantly fiddling around the back and trying to get something up there.
But there's like all limited space as well, and you have to like shine a torch and.
Yeah, it's a. Well, they should bring out a telly that's got like 15 sockets in the back.
Yeah. Oh, I saw something on the internet today.
Oh, yeah.
There was like a guy that had about 20 consoles hooked up to 2 TVs, or it might have even been more.
Oh, right.
And he had all the old school stuff as well.
The old school stuff is the best, man. It's the way forward, is backwards.
Yeah, because I got my Mega Drive and my old SNES off my mum.
Yes.
But there's just no way it's going to go on the TV. I'm going to have to put them in the spare room.
Get the SNES set up. Get them set up. You need to do it because they're fantastic machines.
Yeah. Although you can do the emulator route.
Yeah, you can have them on the PC, and I thought about that, but I kind of like having the old chunky bits of hardware.
Yeah, and all the old big plastic games.
I like loading games up on a cassette. I like that. I like sitting back, putting the tape in.
Listening to the screech.
Yeah, listen.
I saw this really old clip from a programme that was at the end. It was about computers in the 80s, and at the end, when the credits were rolling up, they'd play
they played it.
Yeah, and then they'd get people to record the TV.
I remember. I think it was on ITV, that programme, and it was called Data File or something like that.
Yeah, that's local.
And I remember watching that and trying to record it off the telly as a kid. But of course it didn't work, and it was never going to work. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, in the old days, like when I say the old days, I mean the 80s, computer games and computer consoles. It is, yeah, tell me about it. And computers would load information off of cassette, and it would make this high-pitched screeching noise that I found quite appealing, but most people hated.
Yeah,
and the TV programme that we're talking about, over the credits, they would play this high-pitched screechy noise, and you'd record it, and then in theory put it in the cassette recorder and load it into your computer. And I tried it, and it never worked, because how can... In those days, we didn't have fancy, equipment. You just had a cassette recorder that you'd hold up to the telly and hope that would work.
How would it work?
It didn't. I don't know anyone who got that to work.
It's a really cool idea, though.
It was a good idea, but it was a bit ahead of its time. Hey, Christine, listen, thanks for that.
Okay.
Cheers, bye-bye. If anyone did get that to work when they were kids, 0870 90 90 973. Oh, what? Oh. I'm now on leave. Bob's on leave? Who's producing Clive's show, then? Anyway, I'm now on leave until Tuesday. Contact Maxie or Lucy. Well, that's interesting. Can you just take leave at 9:09 on a Thursday evening? What's going on with these lazy producers? Craig!
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Craig!
Firstly, before I get to my other 2 very important points...
Yes. Your phone's quite muffled as well.
Is it? Is it any better now?
It's a little bit better. What, have you picked it up?
No, I've just moved out the hole.
Okay. Yeah, move out of the hole.
I'm out the hole.
Good lad.
Firstly, before I get to my 2 important points, is there any chance I could talk to Barry? Because...
Oh, hang on a minute. Bob has sent me 2 more emails. First email says, not yet. I guess that's referring to his leave. Second email says, after tonight's show is finished. So, from 1 o'clock, 1 minute, 1 o'clock, Crazy Bob, Clyde Ball's producer, will be on leave. So if anyone, and I'm speaking to people who work at LBC, not the listeners, anyone has any issues, even though Bob has sent out an email saying he's not here at the moment, he is, so get to him before 1 o'clock, I guess. Yes, Craig, sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm pleased that when I said I've got 2 important points, You're
muffled again now.
Firstly, is there any chance you could call Barry up? I'd love to talk to Barry. Firstly, I've never had a granddad, and he's such a sweet old man. Is there any chance that I want to ask him one question?
Can I just stop you there? That's, I think, the saddest sentence I've ever heard.
Well, I've never had a granddad.
I've never... Can you just say it again for me one more time?
I've never, ever had a granddad.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. That is the saddest.
That's serious, Ian.
I believe you. I believe you. And it is genuine. I'm not taking the mick either. That is genuinely the saddest thing I've ever heard.
That is sad. I really wish I'd... And he's such a sweet old man. Is there any chance... I'd love to just talk to him for just 1 minute and just...
Well, do you know what? I don't think we can, because all the lines are full at the moment, so it makes it kind of difficult for me to ring out, I'm afraid. If Barry calls in, I'll put him on, but I don't want to bother him. He's an old man.
Oh, well, if you're listening, Barry, please can you call in just for 1 minute? Okay. Second and the third thing, we know about 2 important things.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that was quite important.
Yes.
But, could you put me down as Contradiction Man as my name?
Contradiction Man? Well, why is that? Because you're not contradicted yourself yet.
Well, because I phoned into you yesterday and contradicted myself, and I phoned into Clive Ball last night and contradicted myself, and I want to pick you up on a point you said earlier, and I'm going to contradict myself on it.
Oh, hang on. How did you contradict yourself last night with Clive? Were you talking about the global warming?
That's right.
I heard you, and you did totally contradict yourself.
I did not.
And you ended up sounding like a muppet, because you were saying you don't believe in global warming, but the weather's changing, and there must be a reason for it, or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. I was driving home and I heard that.
So, well, that's cool. Oh, thanks for listening.
That's all right. I was listening more for Clive than I was for you. I'll be honest with you, Contradiction Man. But yes, point taken.
So could you change my name to that, please?
Hang on a minute. I don't know how to get your name up.
To make up for the fact I might not speak to Barry.
Hang on. Let's see if I can get you.
It will fill that little gap without the granddad.
I can't get your name to come up on this screen here.
Huh?
Calls.
Well, my name must have been up because you called me Craig.
Well, your name is up, but I can only change that if it's in this box here. And I don't know. No, we don't want to put an alert there. Don't want to give out a prize. Don't want to make a point. Services, what would that do? No, that's not what we want. Hang on a minute, we'll get there. All right.
John, you're the man.
Yeah, I don't... Hang on, options...
This is good because it's given Barry time to phone me.
He's not phoning in. I'm guessing he's not there. But I don't know how to do it. I can only do it if your name appears in this little box on the right-hand side. And for some reason, it isn't. A woman called Alison. Oh, Alison's in there. And I don't know how to change it, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, it might be because I phoned you on one line and then I was phoned back on a different line.
Hang on a second. And then press that. I was press 7. Oh, he's there! He's there! Oh, thank you. Helen was telling me in my ear how to do it. That's why I went quiet for a bit there.
Oh, bless her.
I was like one of those rubbish presenters on the QVC channel who, when someone's talking in their ear, they just stop. Have you seen that? They just stop.
Yeah, it's Barry! Yeah.
He's not... Right, hang on. So you want to be Contradiction Man?
Oh, please.
It's done. That typing was me doing it. That's me dropping the keyboard back, yes.
Oh, you're the man. Okay, can I contradict myself now?
Please do, yes.
Well, you know you said earlier that people phone in simply to get on the airwaves just to disagree.
Yes.
Well, I disagree with that because I think people have their own genuine opinions.
Contradiction Man, you're a genius.
But someone did phone in with something, which I disagree with, and it was I think it was James O'Brien, JOB. And he was saying about this guy on the train pulled into the station, and he walked out the wrong doors and fell down the tracks, and he got up and he walked to the other side, and the train hadn't got to the platform yet, so he fell off the other side. Well, have you been on a train? Because you can only open the doors when the guard lets you open the doors.
Right. Contradiction, man, what the hell is the point of this story? Just quickly contradict yourself so I can go to the travel.
Well, it's the fact that he was phoning in to say something for the sake of being on the air, because what he said couldn't physically happen.
Excellent.
Yeah?
Alan Joyce?
Yeah. Understand every word.
Are you following this?
Yeah.
Run it past Alan Joyce, contradiction man. Bearing in mind we're now a minute and a half late for his travel.
Oh, cool. Sorry, Alan.
That's fine. Well, do you want to run it past me again?
Well, basically, Ian's saying that people phone in just to
Who
get
is this?
airwaves.
Who is this? You're missing the point. Hang on, don't...
No. Alan.
You're missing the point. Is that Alan Joyce?
I'm Alan Joyce.
Who is this?
I'm Alan Joyce.
Who is this?
I'm Alan Joyce.
Is that Alan Joyce? Who is this?
There are still long delays.
Are we live?
I'm Alan Joyce.
You're missing
I'm Alan
the
Joyce.
point. You're missing the point.
I'm Alan Joyce.
This is Iain Lee.
Alan.
Hello? I'm listening.
Alan.
I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
I'm Alan Joyce.
Who is this?
No, stop it.
Right, contradiction man, you've got 10 seconds to explain yourself.
I'm Alan Joyce.
And you keep quiet.
Okay.
Okay, so people phone in just to get on the airwaves, and someone did phone in because they said they were on the train, and before I got to the platform, someone got off the wrong side of the train, fell on the tracks, got back.
Oh, I'm bored of that. You're missing the point. Oh.
I'm Alan Joyce.
Let's have the jingle. I love it because the people in the regions, all 7 of them...
Now lose me, yeah.
...have no idea who you are.
That's the way I like it.
Do we have the option here in London to lose you? Can I opt out of Alan Joyce?
No, don't even think about it, no.
Can I opt out of Alan Joyce, please?
No, you can't.
I want regional travel from Yorkshire.
It's impossible. I'll tell you what's happening in Yorkshire, if you like. And there's also a big closure.
Oh, right, okay.
No, there's not a big closure. There's Dale Street in Manchester's closed. There you go. There's a bit of
I've gone now.
Okay. The A4 in Hounslow has fully...
Okay. Barbara Streisand is going to be live in concert at the You Don't Bring Me Flowers Anymore at the O2 on Wednesday, the 18th of July, and you could be there. Tickets go on sale, whoa, hang on a second. It says here, tickets go on sale Friday morning, brackets are on sale now, close brackets. So, I don't know what that means. Let's assume that Friday morning, but you may want to check now. I don't know what that means. That's odd, isn't it? There's never abandon a live read, Helen. That's not... it's a coward's way out. I didn't get where I am today by abandoning live reads, let me tell you that. I'm going to dive in and I'm going to censor this as I see fit. Barbara Streisand will be live in concert at the O2 on Wednesday the 18th of July. Tickets go on sale Friday morning. To get your tickets, call 0871 230 4422. 0871 230 4422. Or log on to lbc.co.uk. Do we get free tickets because we work here? That would be good, wouldn't it? Oh, Katia sent in a blog, but I'm afraid we've got a blog already, so it's much too late. Violet!
Hello.
Hello, Violet.
I'm a first-time caller.
Well done you.
Well, you probably won't think so after what I've had to say, but I'm ringing up about the lady who's concerned about the dog.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, what I would do is take it to the vet to see if it's got a chip or anything on it.
Yes, as I suggested.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because, I mean, I've lived near where travellers are, and the dogs do cower down, and they are quite frightened.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You can't say that all travellers treat dogs badly.
You've got to work for an animal charity, maybe, to answer that. But
No, you haven't. You can't say all travellers treat dogs badly. You can't say that because that's simply not true.
Well, I'm not. Well, I'm just saying that when she said the dog cowers down, my dog, I've got a dog, and if it did go into somebody's home, yes, it would want to get out, but it wouldn't cower down.
But you can't say you can't. But you must agree with that you can't say that all travellers treat their dogs badly.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Let's be straight. No, well, let's be fair. But what I'm saying
is,
she's a very, very concerned lady.
Yes,
So
but
when
she
you
can't
talked
keep...
to her, she seemed to be half and half. She didn't quite know what to do.
You can't keep someone else's dog.
No, I admit.
She doesn't know, in fairness, doesn't know anything about that dog.
No.
It could be cowering because it's in a stranger's house. It could be cowering because it was beaten. She doesn't know that. And unless she knows for certain that dog has been beaten, she has to take that dog back. She has to.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to help. I mean, because I'm like her. I'm a real animal lover. I would take it a stray or anything like that. But, admittedly, you don't know if it is a stray. But the dog will naturally go back to where it's come from anyway, whether it's been ill-treated or not.
Well, of course, and you have to give the dog the option to go back.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying, but at the same time...
I'm speaking common sense, Violet. I'm speaking what's morally and ethically right. That dog, for all you know, could belong to two little kiddies who are desperately upset their dog's gone missing.
Yes, I agree. But at the same time, she seems very concerned because she probably knows that where she thinks it might have come from, and she's just trying to help the animal. That's an animal lover for you.
Well, no, are you saying I'm not an animal lover? By saying that she should take the dog back where it comes from?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying... You see, you're putting words in my mouth.
Well, no, I'm trying to put words in your mouth because you're not being very clear, Violet. You're saying that because she won't give the dog back to its owners, that's an animal lover?
No.
That's what you're saying? OK, then clarify, because I've obviously totally misunderstood what you're saying.
Well, maybe I'm not making myself clear, but...
Well, then stop being sarky and make yourself clear, love.
No, don't be funny.
Well, I'm not being funny. Stop being sarcastic and make yourself clear, then.
Well, you can be sarcastic, so why doesn't it go both ways?
Violet, just make your point.
I think I've already made it to the lady in question, not to you. Goodbye.
Oh, there we go. Put the phone down. Like a coward. Coward of the county. Violet, listen, if you're not prepared to have a decent... You can't keep an animal that isn't yours. That's common sense and is obvious, isn't it? That dog could belong to two little kids, a little kid, an elderly woman, someone who is upset that their dog has gone missing, and she's keeping hold of it. You can't keep hold of someone else's dog. Don't phone up Violet and get all sarcastic. You didn't make your point clearly enough. Oh, dearie. Dave, I thought we were going to go a whole show without a mad old woman having a go at me. And we didn't. That's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5 nights in a row I've had women having a go at me.
All right, but you was counting for women going on earlier.
Sorry?
You wanted women on the show earlier.
Yes, I didn't know what you said. David, your phone's really rubbish. What's going on?
What about now? Is that better?
It's a little bit better. I don't know anything.
You know, you said earlier, why weren't the women on?
Yes?
That's because EastEnders was on.
Well, but the thing is, though, we normally get lady callers when soap operas are on. It still happens. It was unusually quiet on the feminine front this evening.
They're probably butch women who phone while the soaps are on.
Yeah. Your phone is absolutely bloody awful. I can't hear a word you're saying.
Right. Can you hear me now?
Sort of, but it's like you're underwater.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
No. But you know you said about people who lie to get on the radio?
People who lie to get on the radio, yes.
Yes. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Hello?
Right.
Yeah, because you won't believe you'll go in the back of my cab.
Who's in the back of your cab?
Al Pacino.
Can we speak to him?
You can. I'll have a quick word with Iain Lee. Oh!
Hey, Al, how's it going?
Oh!
I'm actually doing this. Okay. I really enjoyed you on Dog Day afternoon, Al. Yeah, can I speak to Dave?
Hello.
Thanks for that, Dave.
No problem. How soon have you got?
Okay, lovely. What the flipping heck is going... Irene.
Hello.
Hello, my love.
You're having a great time, aren't you?
Oh,
enjoying yourself.
dearie me.
What I found out was I've got a message for that Claire. Now, my niece has lost her dog on the 23rd of April.
Oh, yeah.
And the kids are devastated. My niece is not eating.
Yeah.
Now, the dog is not chipped. This is wrong, but it is not chipped. If that lady takes them to Goddard and Allen's the vets, they've got a lost and found department there.
Right.
And they can go there and they can... Because we put posters up, we've gone everywhere. You know,
Excellent
that they have
idea.
Yeah, they've got a lost and found department in Goddard and Allen's the vets.
Well, what an excellent idea, Irene. At last, someone who's phoning up who's not got a chip on their shoulder and is making a positive suggestion.
Yeah, because the dogs are loved. I mean, not saying everyone, ill treats them or anything, but their dogs are loved, and these things do happen.
I don't like the generalisation that was being made initially by Violet, but she backed down slightly. But the generalisation that all travellers treat their dogs badly. I think that's a very, very unfair thing to say.
You get it all round.
You get it all round. All different walks of life will treat their dogs badly, and likewise, all different walks of life will love their dogs and treat them superbly. So,
Yeah, I've got 2 little dogs now, like babies.
well, there you go.
Yeah. So if that Claire can please, because if, by some chance, I don't know where she found the dog. Did she tell you, Ian, where she found it?
Outside her house, and I can't remember where she was calling from, to be honest.
My niece lost her little one in Hackney Marshes.
Right.
On the 23rd of April, as I said.
Okay. Well, I mean,
posters everywhere.
Okay, listen, I'm going to stop you there because I don't want it to turn into local radio again, which it potentially could do if people start phoning up, putting out lost dogs. But I appreciate your call, and you made an excellent suggestion. Well, there we go, 9:25, and I ended up having a row with a woman called Violet about travellers and dogs. Fantastic. Right. Coming up to the last 30 minutes of the show, 0870 9090 973 is the number. It's quite busy. I don't know why it's so busy tonight. I don't know if it's because Helen is taking the phone calls and people are more inclined to talk to her than they are to my Muppet producer, Agent Chris. I don't know what the reason is, but we have had a lot of calls and it's evened out a little bit with men and women, which is good. But at some point in the next half hour, Clive Bull and I will be doing our first and probably our last kind of talk-up handover type thing. That should be worth listening out for.
Good evening.
It's Rosie.
Hello.
Hello, Rosie. How are you doing now?
Well, you know, I've improved for the last week, and you did say to ring you back.
Rosie, have you got your feet... Rosie, are you covering your phone up a little bit?
No, hang on, I'll do it now.
I think it might be my ears, because I've had so many calls tonight where it's been really muffled, I might be going deaf.
Do you know what I want to say?
Go on, my love.
I just want to say thank you for listening to me.
Now, this is... Anyone who missed it, you were the lady last week who was a bit upset because she didn't have any clothes to wear to go to a party.
I've had some help since, and I'll tell you...
All right.
There's so many good people in the world... And I want to thank you for listening to me last week.
Rosie,
and I'm
it's a
so sorry to have bothered you last week. I mean,
Rosie?
I shouldn't have done that, but I just had to talk to you because I felt like you're just a great guy and you help people. You
weren't in a very good place last week, were you? So it's not a problem at all. We had a lot of emails asking after you to make sure that you were all right and stuff as well. So it's good.
Yeah.
You sound a lot better than you did last week.
Can I just tell you something, Ian?
Yeah, of course.
Before I ring off?
Yeah.
Of all the tablets I've had for 50 years... Nearly 50 years for antidepressants.
Yes.
I tell you what, there's nothing better than comes out of a book. I tell you what, they can put the bottles away, and somebody like you can cheer people up and make me laugh.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Thank you so much.
Are you saying I'm better than the antidepressants?
No, what I'm saying is you're better than anyone they think they can treat me. But I'll tell you something?
Yeah.
Listening to you makes me happy, and I thank you.
Well, Rosie, that's very kind. So what, you said that someone helped you out?
Yes, they did. I had somebody in the same house. It's a big house I live in. It's not mine.
No.
Oh, gosh. I haven't got hardly anything. But do you know what? I didn't know they listen as well, and they gave me some stuff. And I don't like to receive stuff for nothing, but, you know, if I can get out some happiness to exchange it, I'll be happy.
So hang on. So someone was someone you share the house with was listening, and they were able to help you?
Next minute, they come down and they were having coffee with me, and they brought so much stuff to...
Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that fantastic that can happen?
Ian, I feel so embarrassed.
What do you feel embarrassed for?
Because some people are nasty.
Some people are nasty, but some people are nice, and you need to find out who the nice people are and latch on to them.
What I want to do is thank you so much for listening
All
to
right.
me. I'll get off the air because you've got so much more important people than me, so...
It's only Jacob next. He's not worth talking to. Hey, Rosie, listen, you'll call again, won't you?
Oh, way to go, man.
All right.
Thank you so much. You are great.
Take care of yourself.
Bye-bye now.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Did she just say, way to go, man? Fantastic.
Right there.
Hello, Jacob.
Welcome to Good Evening with your host, Ian Mogadon Lee.
Well, there you go, you see. I feel I've achieved something at last.
Yeah. What is unsure, but there you go.
There we go. What can I do for you?
3 things.
Yes.
Number one.
Yes.
You want to hold on to that woman's, not the one that just called, but a few callers back. You want to hold on to her number and pass it on to the old bill in the RSPCA, because dog napping is illegal.
It's not a good thing to do, is it? And
if she's holding on, if her or one of her buddy pals is holding on to someone's dog and refusing to let it go,
yeah,
that's a wrong one.
It is a wrong. I do think, unless you have absolute evidence that dog is getting beaten, if you have a rough idea where that dog comes from, you have to try and take it back there.
Well, alternatively, hand it over to the RSPCA.
There you go. You have to do something.
That was point one.
What point two is what?
Point 2 of 3.
Oh God.
Is Lamborghinis.
Lamborghinis.
If he doesn't know how to start the car, chances are it's probably not his.
Right.
Do you want to get arrested for being an accessory after the fact for Grand Theft Auto? I mean, I dare say, a fine, sweet, guy like you would go down well in prison, but I really don't necessarily think that
yes, I'd be fresh.
Have you seen the Shawshank Redemption?
Do you know what? I've not seen it for ages, and I keep getting it out on video out of my cupboard, and then not getting around to watch it. But yes, is there a bit of that going on in there?
Well, you watch it and you think on the next time you want to give advice on how to start Lamborghinis.
Okay, I will not get. Well, what's point 3 of 3?
Point 3 of 3. Your bedroom that you're thinking about taking it back to how it was when you was 14.
Well, no, not exactly. It's going to have a Bruce Lee poster and a load of old video games, so it will have have similarities.
Is the plasma screen going to be fixed to the ceiling to stop you straining your neck?
Oh, it's tempting. The thing is, it's all going to be on a little portable TV in there.
Okay, well, is the portable TV going to be bolted or fixed to the ceiling to stop you straining your neck?
Probably not.
Okay, and are the Chunky Monkey magazines going to be underneath the mattress to stop you from straining your...
probably not. He's gone. He's put the phone down there. He's censored himself there, which is... You almost have to respect that. It's egg pie and beans, lad.
No, it's chicken and chips.
Chicken and chips, boy. Sorry, I always get it wrong. Sorry.
I know. Thank you, Ian. Ian, I've got 4 points to make.
4 points? I don't like it when people phone up and say, I've got 4 points to make, because it means it's difficult to cut them off after they've only made 2.
Yeah, but the...
Yes, Martin Chops.
My first point is, Jason, who was talking about the Grand Theft Auto.
What's that in the background?
Lamborghini.
What's that in the background?
Hustle.
Hustle?
Yes.
Well, can you turn it down?
Sorry.
Thank you. He's watching Hustle. I'd never liked Hustle.
It's very good.
I didn't really like it. I always thought it was a bit contrived. Anyway, yes.
The Lamborghini.
Yes.
Do you play Grand Theft Auto?
I have played it in the past.
You see, why on the street, why can you just open a random Lamborghini and just drive off?
Because it's a computer game. Point 2.
My second point
yes.
is I missed the last 30 minutes of the Beckham show. Could you just quickly fill me in?
What was the last bit you saw?
When was it you or some other geezer was following
what?
I've forgotten the bit, Ian.
So you don't remember any of it?
No, I remember the first 5 minutes, and then...
You remember the first 5 minutes? Well, watch it when they show it again at the weekend. Point 3.
My third point...
Yes.
I'd like to ask you, not a personal question...
Yes.
But do you watch Heroes?
I do watch Heroes, yes.
Do you know the lady who... Which one of them can't feel pain?
Hayden Panettiere, the cheerleader.
Yes, her. If you could be any one of them people, who would you be?
I'd be Hero. What's point 4?
Point 4 is connection of point 3. Who would you be for one day?
Well, I'd be Hero.
No, not in Heroes, but in real life society.
I'd be Paul McCartney of the Beatles.
Wow, wonderful. The Beatles rock. One more point, Ian.
No, you've had 4 points.
No,
you can't.
Hold on. Right, you see all these people before asking you if you're a dad.
Yes. Well, they were asking if I was ever going to be a dad. Yes.
Yes.
Don't say that I'm yours. Yes.
Ian.
Yes.
Biological reasons have protested that you will lead to egg pie. No, hold on.
Well, right. This is getting way too weird. Lucia.
Hello there, Ian.
Hello there.
I'm a first-time caller, and I listen to you more or less every night.
Okay.
And I thought I'd, be brave and ring in for a change.
Well done. And it's once you're on, it's not that bad, is it?
No, but I have to say you're probably the most scariest presenter to ring.
No.
Somebody else.
No, why do you say that?
Heard the way you talk to some of those people on the phone.
But I only talk to people like that on the phone. I'm only. Let me try and get this right.
Ian?
I'm only argue with people if they are. This is really hard to explain what I do. I'm not really rude to people. It may seem like I'm being rude, but that's because the person I'm speaking to hasn't got the intelligence to understand what I'm saying and to have a decent conversation or an argument. That's all.
Right.
But to most people, I'm nice, though.
Okay, Ian, now you've finished explaining to me.
Yeah,
I'm only winding you up.
Yeah, it took a long time, didn't it?
I've got a question for you.
Yes, Lucia.
Going back to this dog topic.
Yes.
I want to know, because I don't know you, but I want to know what type of dog you would have if you have a dog, assuming you don't have a dog.
I don't have a dog. Do you know? And if I did have a dog, I would get a spaniel of some kind. Because I used to have a cocker spaniel when I was younger, and I would get a spaniel, I think, because they're lovely.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking that question,
yes,
is because there's this thing, isn't there? There's this thing that people say that people buy dogs that look like them.
Yes.
So, you see someone walking down the street and they've got, like, long shaggy hair.
Yeah.
And then you look at the owner and the owner's got long shaggy hair too.
Yeah.
So
Is that really true?
Well, I don't know, you have to look around.
Okay.
Not that I'm a dog watcher or anything.
No.
But, you look around. So I was just curious. I just wanted to know what type of dog you would have.
Well, I'd have a spaniel, but I don't look anything like a spaniel. I've not got short legs and long floppy ears and a stubby tail, so...
Have you not?
Well, one of those things may be true.
Okay.
What have you got a dog?
I haven't. I've got a very noisy cat, though.
Yeah.
He'll probably say hello to you if I make him.
Come on, make a cat make a noise.
Okay, hold on.
Squeeze it. You have to squeeze cats to make them make a noise.
Did you get that?
What the hell was that?
That was my cat.
That was not a real cat.
Okay, I'll do it again.
He just said good evening.
Right, he did. His name's Sweetie. Hold on. I'll do it again. Sweetie. Did you get that?
What did you do? Did you tread on its foot or something?
No. What? He's a very chatty cat. He's a Burmese, and they're known to be very vocal.
Make it talk again. Go on, make it talk again.
Oh, dear. I'm just walking up my hallway now.
Go on.
Things I have to do for you on the radio, eh? Sweetie. Sweetie. Oh, do you know what? He don't want to talk to you no more, Ian.
Yeah, there's no cat. You've got someone tied up there, and they're trying to escape. Shame on you.
I have to say, I tend to listen to you when I'm in the car, and I've normally got my 4.5-year-old daughter in the car with me.
All right.
Before bedtime, and whenever your programme comes on, she automatically, as soon as I say Iain Lee, she sits in the back of the car and goes, "Good evening."
Hey, fantastic!
Isn't it?
So I want her to call up one day. Yeah, I want her to call up.
I'm gonna.
Hey, here's a question. At what age, as a parent, do you stop saying the half in their age?
I don't know.
Because when they're young, it's like they're 18 months, they're 24 months, they're 30 months. And then you sort of get to 2.5 years, and then it becomes, they're 2.5, they're 3.
Yeah.
So when do you just say the year? So you don't... you stop saying the half or the 3/4?
Well, you'd sound a bit silly, wouldn't you, if you would say that yourself? I mean, how old are you?
I'm 34 in a month.
Okay, so you're younger than me. I'm 35.
But I remember as a kid...
I'm 34.5 at the moment, you see.
I remember as a kid saying, I'm 12.5. But at what age do parents stop saying that? And I'd imagine by 12, a parent would just say, they're 12 years old.
Yeah, it's got to be around 12, hasn't it?
But is it a bit earlier than that? 9?
I'll tell you what I'll do, just for you, right? Yeah. I'll ring you in about 6 years' time.
Okay.
When that happens.
Fantastic. Lucia, thank you for that. It's lovely. Speak to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. How old are you then, Vinny?
That's assuming that you still run in 6 years' time.
What, you threatening me?
Do you feel threatened?
I do, yeah.
Then I guess it's a threat then.
What are you listening to?
Don't worry.
Is it wrestling?
Yeah.
Bit gay.
It was a good show. That Beckham thing.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Well, I shall sleep easy tonight knowing that you liked it.
Were they for real, those mobs?
Yeah, that was all for real. Everything was real and genuine. No one was tipped off. It all happened spontaneously.
And how comes they bleeped off when you said the T word? The TWA word.
Oh, did they bleep that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing.
And they didn't bleep it when you said dick.
I don't know. I guess Dick is lighter than the tea. That's disappointing. Okay, yeah. That's disappointing. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your review.
Do you know what? I think you're underrated, you know that.
Well, that's very kind of you, Vinny. Thank you.
You know, I think this is your a big thing.
Can I tell you something? I've been wanting to say this to you for a long time, but I've only, I think you're a little bit overrated.
Oh, thanks, man.
No worries, man.
Yeah.
Peace out, brother.
Yeah, peace. Homeboy. It's in the time for the advert.
Yeah, I was trying to end the call because it's travel now.
Yeah.
So-
Who's doing the travel?
It's Alan, so do you want to put the phone down and...
Yeah. Can I announce it? It's travel by Alan.
Well, hang on a second, because it's not the travel for the region, so I've got to play the music, then you have to announce it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so here's the music.
It's Alan Joyce.
Yeah, it is, Vinny. Was that the intro?
Yeah.
Thanks. Right, the high road in Wembley is blocked in...
LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
Okay. Don't forget, coming up after 10 o'clock, it's Clive Ball. Clive!
Iain, thanks very much. Well, after 10, it's our election special. Of course, people have been voting and still are right away up until 10 o'clock. We'll be talking to our political correspondents. We've got people live at all the important counts. Plus, you can have your say after 10 on 0870... No, not really.
Clive?
I gave it a go.
It's a little bit...
Yeah.
It's an odd thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
it is really, yeah.
Do you think...
I'm not ready anyway yet.
Are you not? What have you been doing?
Well, watching your show on the TV.
Oh, nice one. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
what- if you found a dog...
Oh, yes.
Would you keep it or give it back to travellers?
Yeah. Don't know. I don't like dogs.
Well, we did have a go. I told Damon we'd have a go for him, and
Yeah.
this is the reason we don't do them,
No.
because it's...
When you said a handover...
Yeah.
I thought you meant, like, I had to start now.
Oh, well, you do owe me 15 minutes.
I do owe you 15 minutes.
I won't take it off you now. I'll take it when I really, really need
when
it.
you haven't got any calls.
Okay, you don't fancy doing a talk-up at 59:15, do you?
But no. No, not really.
All right, cheers. I'll see you later.
But, yeah, I don't know. That's the problem. Don't know what's coming up after 10.
Okay, well...
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we haven't done it, really, isn't it? Never mind.
Well, thanks, Clive.
Okay.
Cheers, bye-bye. That was as awkward as I'd expected it would be, which is why we don't do it. It's proved that it's a strange kind of false radio thing to do. But we had a go. There we go. It's the first and probably the only time that we'll do that. Clive Bull is on at 10 o'clock. Let's go to Dave. Hello, Dave.
Good evening.
Good evening, Dave.
I never got that in the last time, I suppose.
Well done for doing it now.
Thank you. Just a couple of points for you, mate.
Yes.
The show that you was doing on Sky One there.
Oh, yeah.
You was pretty good on that.
Thank you.
Have you been on telly before?
Once or twice, yes.
Because I'm not coming on to you in any way or form, but have you ever been a courier?
A courier?
Yeah.
What, delivering things?
Yeah.
No.
No. I recognise your face, that's all. I thought I recognised you. I mean, you wouldn't forget a face as good looking as yours.
Thank you.
The other one was...
Yes.
That on the show, the lady was giving you a crystal.
Oh, yeah?
Did she say anything about that?
No.
I mean, later on, did you see her again? She just give you the crystal?
Oh, she was one of the entourage, and she wasn't a real crystal woman. I told her that she was a crystal woman. That was the role that she was to play.
Oh, right. I thought because... I was listening to Anna's show earlier on yesterday, and she was told that she was given a crystal, and I don't know if you heard it.
No.
And she really believed it. She was given this crystal, and someone said to her, "Oh, you had gas." And apparently she was gassed in the Second World War.
Oh, I did hear something of this, that Paul Ross asked her if she believed in reincarnation, and she said that she had gas.
Yeah, and then the lady told her, "Oh, yeah, it's because you've been gassed during the Second World War." I mean, I just think that's an absolute load of nonsense. I don't know what you...
Well, What bit do you, are you asking if I find nonsense? The fact that Anna Rayburn was gassed in the Second World War?
Well, the crystals and how somebody can just come out of the blue and say, "Oh, you were gassed in the Second World War."
I must admit, the whole crystal thing, I was kind of into it for about a few months when I was about 17.
Yeah.
But I don't think it really holds much water, and when you start to scrutinise it, it doesn't really stand up.
Yeah, it's full of holes, isn't it?
It's full of holes.
And the other thing is, tonight I had to go off and pick my daughter up, who works at a sunbed place.
Oh, right, yeah.
Pick her up at 9 o'clock. And while I was driving up there, I heard you having a go at the lady who was presuming that all travellers are evil people and cruel to them.
And cruel to their animals, yes.
Which I think was quite right in standing up and saying that she shouldn't assume that, and everybody's different, aren't they? You know.
Of course, I think it's very unfair, to tar one group of people with the brush that they're cruel to whatever.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's all I had.
Cheers, Dave. Right. Thank you.
Lovely speaking to you.
Sorry, I struggled with the end of that sentence there because I looked up and Helen's gone mental. Helicoptering with her fob. That's why I struggled there. I was like, what the hell is going on there? It's because it's nearly home time and we're all goddamn excited. Claire's in the Orpington.
Hello, it's me again, Ian.
Oh, you're the dog lady?
Yes.
Oh, I've been in a row because of you.
I know, but listen.
Yeah.
Just to put it straight, to all them people out there that, putting words in my mouth, I didn't say it. I was saying I'm only saying what I see. I'm only saying what I've seen. I'm not making things up, saying that all about travellers. I've got friends that travellers, and they're very nice people, but
right.
they do believe in treating their dogs differently to the way we do.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes.
What do you mean? They believe in treating their dogs differently to the way we do?
Well, like you said, they're hard and they've been around for years, and I
didn't say that.
I think with me, I'm softer with my dogs and treat them like babies. Where
Right.
then people might say that's cool, but they think they're hard wild animals and keep them out, and they don't fuss them, and just that sort of thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anyway,
no, but again, you can't say that. You can't generalise about
I'm
that.
not all, but just what I've seen.
Okay,
that's
what you've seen. Okay.
Just what I've seen.
Okay.
But anyway, you won't believe what's happened.
The dog has spontaneously combusted.
Well, sort of.
What?
After I got the phone to you, I got the shopping in, went in. Me and my boyfriend were looking for the dog. I said, "Where's the dog?" He said, "Where is it? It hasn't come in." I said, "It has. I just let it in." And we've looked everywhere all over the house. It's run off. It's gone. It's not funny. I'm very upset, actually.
Well, Claire, problem solved.
Well, not really, because now it's back on the street, hungry, and it doesn't know where it is, and it's late again, and it's on its own.
It's probably gone home.
I hope it has gone
It's
home.
probably.
To a good home.
I'm sure it's gone home.
It wouldn't have gone if it had a good home, would it? It would have stayed with me.
Well, no, it would have gone home. It would have gone home, Claire.
Even if it was mistreated by another.
Oh, you don't. Can we stop? You don't know it was being mistreated. You don't know that, Claire.
No, I don't know it, but we can't be sure, can we?
Well, no, we can't be sure. We can't be sure that the moon isn't made out of...
Out the window now. I can hear dogs barking, but I can't see it.
Claire, I'm going to cut you off because I've got to go to the adverts and you're potty. Thank you.
After a major
Philip's in the South Norwood.
I think she's barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, well done you, Philip. You should write for the John Holmes show.
I wanted to ask you, when's it going to be shown on Sky 3?
Now, I don't know. I've heard it might be on this Sunday or next Wednesday, but I don't know for sure. That's just a rumour.
Okay, because I'm sure a lot of people who haven't got satellite would like to see it.
I think Sunday night at 9 o'clock, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay, and that was all I wanted to know.
Good lad. Thank you, Philip.
All the best.
Ta-ta. Steve is in the Amsterdam. And he's not. He's in America, yes.
I'm in New York,
It's Fat Steve in New York.
I have severe doubts as to whether or not that Claire is mistreating the dog herself. I mean, I'm starting to question that.
Well, I can't. We can't generalise and say that all Claires mistreat dogs.
No, certainly not all. Just that one.
Well, I couldn't possibly comment.
Hey, I went and I got the PS3. And haven't opened it yet, but I'm very excited.
Okay, I would have got an Xbox if I were you.
Oh,
Ah,
Really?
yes, I'd have got a 360. But never mind. The PS3 is excellent.
I'm not a big game player.
Okay.
I like the Blu-ray disc. Got Tetris for my wife and that Pro Evolution Soccer.
Steve, I've got 30 seconds.
Take another call. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, cheers, fella. Bye-bye. Well, this makes it... Marcia, I've only got 20 seconds.
Okay, I just want to let you know, last Saturday I went to see Cage Rage in Wembley, and it was absolutely brilliant.
Fantastic. So, if you missed the show today, it sounded like this.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The doctor's ready for you. It's time for the examination.
God, Mum, do I have to? Okay, if you've never heard the show before, this is quite a good start, to be honest. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Elastic boots and pots and pans, bits and pieces, and the magic from my hands. It's real. It's my creation. Weird science.
He just sang the theme tune to Weird Science. Plastic tube... No, was it? Electric... plastic boobs, electric tubes or something, I think is the one.
Hey, Ian, that's a good question, actually. Do you ever want kids?
Oh, what is going on? Has my mum got you lot to phone up? What?
Why? Who else has asked you?
Well, the guy just before just asked me if I was going to have kids. So if I have loads of old computer games and a Bruce Lee poster up, it's gonna look like my bedroom when I was 14 years old. Now,
you don't want that.
I am a first-time caller, and I picked you first.
I was begging for women.
And I want to ask you as well, do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh.
I said that as I was disappointed. Yes, I do, and I'm glad.
Well, no, that's good. But I was going to invite you out tomorrow night, but now you've got a girlfriend. I can't do that.
One thing I've learnt is nearly 34 years of age, Jordan. One thing I've learnt is don't trust people.
Oh, way to go, man.
All right. What do you want?
Yeah, how was the show? I missed it. I was watching your program on snooker.
It was a really good. It was a really good show.
That bad was it?
Right, get lost.
Yeah.
Idiot. Right, okay. Clyball's on next, and I'll be back tomorrow at 7. No, that's it. Thanks.